It's D&D! We're back!
Yeah! We are back! Alrighty, Biggery. Alrighty, boys. So, last session, we were able to get everybody somewhat acquainted with one another. You guys met in Daggerford. You talked to the Duchess, who gave you some leads on some missions to go out and take care of a farm that you found out was infested with spiders. And then after that, she also gave you guys a note to give to some of the Vistani that were outside of the city gates. You guys were able to successfully get rid of the spiders without too much of an issue. You met a friend from the Vistani encampment, who you now know as Ynryll. And then the leader of the Vistani camper, the leader that you guys know him to be for the time being, his name is Stanimir, and he is basically leaving with you guys, and you guys are getting ready to travel and head towards Madame Eva's. He is the person who told you guys that was going to be the person that would be able to answer all of your questions and would be able to clarify a lot of things that you guys were kind of curious about after meeting Stanimir and talking with Ynryll and getting some weird vibes from the Duchess when she was pressed about who the Vistani are, what they do, what she knows about them, those kinds of things. So we had left off at you guys were resting, and then we were getting ready to travel and head to Madame Eva, and Stanimir was going to start leading the way, and you guys were going to start traveling.
Yep, and right at the end of the session, Stanimir was kind of giving the story, and when he was finished, he put his hands together, and the fire dissipated. And with that, the moon was shining down on all of you, and Stanimir disappears into a tent, and you all are you're sitting around the fire, waiting for morning, because that's when he said you would be leaving.
Gorath, you also remember me, obviously not part of like the whole campfire scene. But you did see me like walk into the tent without my
Sure, I saw your face.
veil, so you did see my face.
7 on
Very, very, very barely though. Like I feel like the shadows, you just caught a glimpse of like, at least just like somewhat of a visage. You didn't really see like full detail, but you did notice that there was a black streak of like some sort of like, not necessarily blood, but some sort of darker liquid like in the corner of her eye, which just caught the light as she walked in.
Eye boogies. So what would you guys like to do?
It's still nighttime.
It is night, the fire is completely gone, and you just hear the sounds of owls howling, the distant noise of Daggerford, but other than that, really nothing.
Are the other
Some crickets?
Are the other people in Stanimir's group still sitting on the fire as well?
No. When he disappeared, they all left as well.
Okay.
Do we all
And there was only a couple of them. I wouldn't say all of them are out there listening to the story. It was Stanimir, a few others. But most of the other ones were already resting, as it was a long day, a lot of packing up.
do we have our own tents, or what is that? What's the sleeping situation look like?
Right now, it doesn't appear that you guys have any tents. There's the wagons to sleep in. They didn't get out a whole bunch of stuff. There's maybe 3 tents currently up. There are people sleeping in the covered wagons. So you guys are kind of up for grabs on where you're going to sleep.
You guys kind of got the impression that they were not planning to stay here long, so they didn't get a whole lot of stuff out.
Gotcha.
Since they just picked up everything.
So is this like pretty much the middle of the night?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say around midnight.
Okay. And how long has Ynryll actually been here?
Like in the
Like actually in Daggerford area?
About 6 days.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go over to Enroll's tent.
Mm-hmm.
Psst. Enroll. Psst.
What is it?
Do you mind if I bunk in there with you? I don't have anywhere else to sleep.
I absolutely do mind. Please leave me alone.
Damn it. And I'm gonna like kind of like just trudge away. And I'm
You guys
gonna,
are just logic all this out.
I'm gonna go find a wagon, and I'm gonna go hitch up on the wagon.
And you hop in a wagon, and there's two more of Vistani in there, sleeping away. They're kind of moving around, trying to get comfortable on the wooden floor, but there's, I mean, you can find blankets and sorts in there to snuggle up with.
I'm gonna try to find just a tree. Just gotta post up on it.
Easy enough. You can go 30 feet and find a tree that doesn't have too much covering. Moonlight's kind of still shining down your face, but other than seem to be comfortable.
I want to do a lap and try to find a spot there's not a whole lot of people around. Some of that's still comfortable, but not.
So when you begin searching around and you see the tree that Vildor is under, you kind of see Ynryl's tent and already seeing the lyric, try to sleep there and see him going away. If you're not really feeling that, you find a nice open pasture out a ways about 50 feet from the group and snuggle up into the grass and just kind of, you put your hands behind your head, look up into the stars, and nobody's really around you.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna lay down next to the embers.
Brazil decides, I don't really care. We're getting up in 6 hours anyways. And cashes out next to the embers of the fake.
Good. Yeah,
But anyone do anything, or are you guys just gonna go to sleep?
I'm gonna sleep.
I'm just gonna kind of hold the book open, but I'm just gonna rest on my face while I sleep. Just
Take a little
Eye
sleep.
mask.
An eye mask.
I'm
Yeah.
sleeping just like that.
Just like that.
Right in the coffin.
Yep. We just need to put that book right there. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I'll be there soon enough.
Ynryll would most likely wait as long as she can to make sure, like, everybody in the camp, Vistani and the new group of people that she's surrounded herself with, to, like, go to sleep. So she would actually put on, like, not her, like, chainmail. She would probably have taken that off.
Yeah.
And she'd, like, set out all of her things, especially, like, all of her, like, utensils, and, like, organize them quick to make sure that they're in the right places. And then she would actually put on, like, a normal veil, like a black veil, so that way there's no noise coming from her. And then she would just essentially, like, once she feels like everything has fully quieted down, thinks everybody's asleep, she would, like, take one quick lap.
You're trying to be stealthy.
Yes.
So I want you to roll a dexterity, or just a stealth check.
7.
7. Are you just going around camp?
Yes. I'm essentially just in the actual, like, camp area.
So these guys would be outside of it because you're about 20 feet, 10 feet, or then you're like 50 feet.
Yeah.
He's going to be in a wagon. Let's say he's posted up with you in your wagon. Dorian's in yours. So, Drazul, you're the only one. I want you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
I'm killing Drazul.
But no weapons, no nothing.
Yeah.
Besides maybe my sickle dagger, just in case needed, but crowns off.
Perception.
Wisdom.
Take all metal off of me if I
Could
could.
not find it.
It is a new sheet.
With disadvantage? Yep.
Disadvantage to take the worst though.
Nice.
15.
15. After about 45 minutes, it's been a long day. Drazul is pretty tired, but after 45 minutes, you hear a slight clinking of chain. Walking.
I took all the chain off.
I'm just saying on your armor.
I
Is
took
that
all
off?
off. I took all
You just
off.
hear the slight rustling of movement throughout the camp. Maybe a little stub of the toe and a little noise, and you awaken. Do you want to look around?
I think I'll do like one of those things where like when you wake up, you just kind of like, you might give like a little bit of a head turn. Kind of get like a general consensus of like what's going on, but I'm not going to be too apt to be curious
So
over
just
it.
kinda
If I don't
slightly
see, if I don't
move the
see
head.
anything that troubles me, I guess.
The only thing you see when you turn your head is Ynryll kind of grabbing her toe and kind of continuing to slowly walk. That's all you see. No suspicious movements. She appears to be walking.
Kind of mentally note that and kind of watch to see what she's doing, I guess, a little bit. I'll probably wait, kind of like, I don't know, like one eye kind of thing. I don't want her to notice that I'm awake, but I'll kind of just be keeping an eye on her until I see her go back to her tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want to be doing specifically?
So I think after I stub my toe, I'll like kind of pause and sort of like look around, like not even in the tent, but in like the forest or the trees, just in case like I might have accidentally stirred something. And then if I don't see anything or notice anything, I'm kind of just making around just to like see if this campsite is actually safe. And I just kind of like do one quick, or not quick, but one slow like lap, take everything in, and then honestly just head back. So the only difference that you would notice of Ynryll, if you do like look at her, she does have that like normal actual like kind of like a funeral veil over her face, or like a widower's veil. And then you see that she doesn't have her on run, but she does have like more of like a robe to tie her on.
While you're looking into the forest, make a perception check for me.
Rolling like hot garbage right now. Perception is an 11.
11.
It's not so
You see a more bare forest. It's a little opener, or more vast right now where you're at. It just appears to be a normal night. Like I've mentioned many times, the moonlight shining down, stars up in the sky. That's about it.
Okay, so then I would
You hear Bill
do
Dorsch
my
sleeping.
full
Or
round.
snoring.
I would do my full round, and I probably wouldn't even care to look out for wherever too far away from the campsite. But then I would try to go back and get into my trance, and then also try to be the first one up.
Yes, we can do that. So everybody will now, once you get settled back in, you make your round around the camp, you all fall asleep. And because you need to go for
4 hours.
4 hours, so you will wake up around 5 a.m. The sun's, crests around 6:30, so you'll have about an hour and a half before these guys would necessarily wake up or be woken up.
Okay, so then obviously before everybody gets up, then I would put all of my armor back on and still try to quietly not disturb anybody, but sit back at the campfire with my claymore and just like sharpening it.
Okay. Drizzle, I'm going to say you're going to hear this just because you're sleeping literally right there.
I would do it outside my tent, I guess.
Outside your tent, so not right directly by
necessarily
him.
by the fire.
Okay, it will not disturb you then. No, you're in your REM sleep cycles. You're not getting woken up. Deep, deep sleep. And after about an hour and a half, you hear a rooster crow in the distance. And at that moment, everybody, it's time to go. Time to go. All right, get up. And Stanmir's already out of his tent. And you notice this. Stanimir got out around 6:15 when the sun just started to come over kind of the horizon. And he is already rounding things up, beginning to get tents packed up. And Vistani are getting up about exactly at 6:30. And that's when you hear him loudly shout out to you guys to get up.
I take my tent down right away.
Clean that up and put it in a tent. Or put it in a wagon.
Well, remember, mine's like that rod thing,
Yeah.
that magical rod, so I just essentially like
Take
flick
it.
it out and it just kind of collapses in on the rod.
And then just put it in
I
your bag. I put that in your bag. You guys just want to get ready? Get ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And Stanimir kind of calls everybody over. Once everything's rounded up, he motions all of you to come in. And looks at everyone.
All right, is everybody ready for our journey? Yeah, a few hours travel.
I believe I'm ready. Yes, yes.
How far do we have to go?
Roughly 2 hour and a half if our horses move swiftly.
All right.
And maybe a little further after that. But our first pit stop is about 2 hours.
Well, I say we make haste then. Yes, the horses should have got good rest. They were fed carrots last night. They should be ready to run. Our wagons may not hold up if we try running though. Well, let's be at it.
Right. And he motions to the other drivers to get in their seats. You guys can take. Do you guys all want to be together in a wagon this time? Would you rather be spread up?
My guy is gonna try to avoid Drazul and probably Alaric for sure. So
if you want to get in a different wagon than these two,
I'll try to stay near my buddy over here, Vildor.
Vildor.
It's funny enough because Drazul wants to pick Vildor's ear.
So you three end up in the same tent, or in the same wagon. I don't know what you call them, tents. You three end up in the same wagon. You two can decide, do you want to hop in with them, go somewhere else?
I'll hop in the wagon too.
Hop in the wagon. So
Okay.
you four are all together.
Party.
Dorian is going to join on in.
Once I see these dumbasses before you down, I'm just gonna look at them. And I'm just gonna grab my journal. I'm gonna start taking notes on their actions on the ride.
And you notice when you get in the wagon, both of you, it's brisk this morning, and literally as you guys get in, you see a slight eye roll from Gorath and shoots a big thing of smoke out of his nose.
I would be in a wagon behind them.
Okay, so they're in the second one first, and then there's the third one. So you're going to be in the third.
Okay, and then I'll position myself closest to the driver to be as close to them if I could, but not with them.
Not with them. Alrighty. So we will begin traveling. The horses begin their trek along the way. I don't have anything for it. Is there anything you guys want to do as a party to interact before we reach the first checkpoint?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. Drazul.
What is it, Minotaur?
You can see that my guy's got this pen right here. You seem to have much rage at all times. Why are you like this?
It's not rage. Don't get it twisted. There is not a lot of time left if what I suspect to come in the near future becomes true. I don't know what the Vistani have to do with it, but I can't help but feel are involved.
Do you think we will die, or just the universe?
Our fate is not determined. The gods will speak for us.
Are you a religious man?
I wouldn't say religious, but I have seen things that I cannot argue with. Whether you call them gods or entities, something out there exists in the void.
I'll tell you what, if you want to live, Gorath, I would suspect you stay with me. I've been in here plenty of times and I've been out. So,
Lawyer, you seem to get in lots of trouble. You concern me at times.
what do you mean?
Just seem to be snooping around, asking questions that seem suspect.
What trouble have I caused? You.
And nothing to me. I have no harm with you. But it seems
And who?
you really annoyed some of those other people.
They don't like what I'm doing.
The little one has a busy mind.
I see.
It's either you're one step ahead or you're one step behind. I always make sure I'm one step ahead.
Tell me, if I should follow you, why are you with these people multiple times? How do you end up in these situations?
With these people,
The group of
Vistani?
yeah, Vistani.
I've never been with them before. I'm
You
just
said-
familiar with what they are. I don't travel or associate myself with them.
Didn't you just say you've been in the situation before?
I said I've been into where we're going.
Where are we going? I'm gonna look around.
I think a different realm of some sort.
And you've been here, Alaric.
think you need to focus on actually like understanding what's going on around you instead of writing in your book.
Lark,
Mentioned Barovia.
you don't make friends easily.
What do you mean? I'm giving you a suggestion.
Yes, I don't care about your
You
suggestion.
keep writing down in the book, I could walk right behind you and slit your throat.
That'd be impossible. And now I'm gonna pull out my sword. I'm saying, you will not rip my throat out right now.
And
I'm
the
not
driver,
saying I'm going
the driver, hey, relax, relax. It's been a long travel. Don't kill each other yet. You've plenty much time for that.
I'm saying you should be observant and then maybe write in your notebook when you're a little less vulnerable around anyone here.
I promise you, I'm the least vulnerable person in this wagon. I'll watch your own back.
As long as all of you stick with me, I will watch your backs for you.
kind of point my finger at each one of you.
You all are like got a weird past or something. I say one thing and you all think I'm like threatening you or something. I know I'm a little different and I grew up differently, but
You are different.
why do you think that I'm just going to do something to you?
Very interesting fellow.
Have you caused me harm? Is there a reason I should?
I have not caused any harm yet.
Well, then why would I do anything to you?
I guess we'll see.
You're assuming the worst in me.
Correct.
I don't appreciate that. You're doing the same thing that you're saying I'm doing to other people.
No. You give me weird vibes.
Aren't you supposed to see the good in people?
Usually, yes.
Then why aren't you seeing that in me?
You should tell me that answer.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like I said, I got a weird feeling about you, Larry.
There is no good or evil. There is only intentions and how we perceive them. This his intention to be an annoying little shit, because it gets under your skin.
Sounds like we're in agreement. I don't know what word it is. Does it look like he's laughing or does it look like he's breathing?
Make an insight check.
Inside.
10.
You see it's a little bit of both. You know, it starts laughing, gets choked up, and
Well, Gorath,
clears his throat.
I will tell you one thing. You may not like me or not, but if you are picking me or the Vistani, I will tell you, you will pick me 10 times out of 10 if you knew your fate.
And I'm going to point at Mr. Nimblewick. Mr. Nimblewick. This is all telepathy, by the way. I'm casting message. The Vistani. What can you tell me about them?
How much can I speak in message? Like 15 words or something?
Let's see what it says in the new one.
It's usually
I thought it was 20. I thought it was like a
25. Or is it shorter than that? I just can't remember. I mean, obviously you can mess with me more than once. So.
It mess with a creature within range, target can hear messages. It says can reply in a whisper, only you can hear.
Let's say 6 seconds. It's 1 round.
Okay.
Based off that. So 1 round, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
You have a lot to learn, wizard. Speak to me sometime privately.
Is that all for now?
I'm good.
Okay. Yep. So you begin traveling, and after the little bickering back and forth, and maybe trying to get to know a little bit more about one another, expressing some concerns, you travel pretty painlessly for about an hour and a half, and up front you hear a man yell, "Hey! Stanimir! Looks like we're roughly about 20 minutes out. Do you have any requests?" And none of you are in that wagon. You're in the back one, Stanimir's in the front. Aye. And you hear the horses pick up speed just a little bit. It went from a slight trot to more of a paced jog. So gallop, right? It's a little bit faster paced, and you're not sure why. But you continue on. If there's nothing you guys would want to do, you guys continue on for the next 20 minutes. Around about 15. Ynryll, I want you to make, you're sitting near the front of the wagon, right?
Front of the back wagon.
Front of the back wagon. Who would you say sitting, like who can see out? Because it's kind of it's a completely covered wagon, except the front. You can like see out the front just a little bit where the driver's at.
Probably like a back corner.
I would probably.
Okay, Alaric.
I could be sitting in the front.
Okay, so you
Where I assume where I'd be sitting is like, since I'm small, I would like sit up on the back side and then look at people. Does that make sense?
So you're on the front, but you're looking towards the back.
Yes. I'm kind of like sitting sideways, but yes.
Okay. So I want you three to make perception checks.
15.
12.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You all three, it's a good nat 20. You all three notice in the distance a slight mist or fog creeping out of trees. On the horizon, a dense forest appears, and you see a fog coming out of that. You can't tell how far, but it's sparse, but you can see it. So with that, your journey continues. The nat 20, unfortunately, that's all you're looking for. I mean, it was very easy to see. The only thing is you get distracted or something within the wagon.
Noticing it then, as we approach the mist, I kind of like try to step towards the back of the wagon and just take one last look at the light from the sun.
All right. And as you do that, you take in one last that sunshine, that warmth of the sunlight, the rays. You let that hit your face as you know where you're about to head. With each kind of creeping minute, you begin to engulf yourself in the mist. You first hit it and you get this smell, sort of a burning incense smell. Not a normal fog dew like you smell when you wake up in the morning. It's a little bit different. And with each passing minute, the trees around you get taller. They get more dense. The fog thickens. You can't see nearly as far. And if you were to open up the back of the wagon, you're not able to see much sunlight anymore. And it's slowly getting darker and darker. Do you guys want to do anything as you travel through?
Is the travel, is like the bumps and the movement, is that the same?
Yes. Right now the path appears to be the same as it was when you were riding back there. As it's getting denser, you can see trees begin to overflow, kind of hang over where you're going to be headed. But as of now, the path is fairly similar to what you noticed before.
Does Drazul ever heard of a forest like this, or just kind of have an idea of what's going on here?
In your lifetime, you may have stumbled across readings of a misty forest. That's all you would know from where kind of you're from. It's just a misty forest that people do not know much about, and if anybody tries to explore them, they don't hear from that person again.
Okay. I think other than that, I'll probably, because I've got dark vision, I think I'll probably just be kind of keeping the lookout, like every once in a while, like towards the horizons, and trying to see if I can't get ahead of the fog a little bit.
And now, as you're about that 20-30 minutes in, since you picked up the pace, now the path begins to get more rumbly, going over roots, hitting different ins and outs. There's not, the cobblestone is broken apart. Some parts have no cobblestone. And around you, there are black pools of water that stand like dark mirrors around a muddy roadway. And this is what you see in front of you. So that is what it appears to look like. Cobblestone there, trees overhanging, and the mist on the floor, and very, very, very little sunlight peering through. That smell is getting stronger. You get that mud smell, along with just a very, very slight breeze, and it is cold. It is a cold breeze. You went roughly a 15-degree drop from when you guys were outside that mist to where you are now. The giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branching clawing at the mist. So that is what you see currently. And the Vistani travelers continue on, as if they've taken this path a few times before. You hear the guy up front, in your guys' wagon. I always save this part of the travel. The road's a little bumpy. Hold on to something. I don't want anybody flying out. And with that, you guys travel for about 30, 45 minutes, and nothing really changes other than the fact that the fog still begins to thicken. All right, and I know I've said that many, many times, but it is. It's rising. You're not able to see the grass as much. These trees that loom in the distance, your line of sight gets narrower and narrower, and you cannot see as far, whether you have dark vision or not. And after an hour and a half, or so an additional 45 minutes, now an hour and a half into the fog, in the distance, you begin to see a faint light way off in the distance. This light appears to shine brighter than a normal torchlight. And as you continue down the rickety path, horses clanking, snuffling, maybe Gorath sniffling a little bit. The fog, when that light gets closer and closer and closer, this fog begins to lift and not be nearly as thick. When you guys were in the thick of it, it was probably about 50 minutes to an hour, and now that you're an hour and a half in, it's now going away. And in the distance, you now see a structure of a wall. And it looks like this light is rested on it, kind of on the side, like a torch would be, just, like a light post. And slowly but surely, you get closer and closer and closer, and poosh, you guys emerge from the fog, and out appears a gigantic wall. So the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are a high stone buttress looming gray in the fog. So a wall. There are huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you with only silence. So where this horse is where your wagons are currently going through as you break that fog, and you begin getting closer and closer to this gate. And that gate is currently closed. What would you say you're doing? Are you guys just sitting there? Are you kind of looking out the front? Are you lifting up the sides, kind of looking at it?
I'd say I'd be kind of peeking through the front, looking at it and just being kind of in awe, not expecting that, but also kind of looking for features and things that I could recognize or pick up on.
Yeah, I've been trying to look too, and I'm trying to find maybe if there's any writing or different languages that I can see on the wall or symbols that stand out to me.
So would you? So from where you are, you can't see
Yeah,
it.
I'd probably try to peek out.
Would you like? Are you saying you want to get out?
I don't want to get out. I'd probably, if I noticed that we were coming up to something I noticed from the other people, I'd almost want to like move to the front more or go to a spot where I can
Just to kind of see.
can see it.
Make a perception check.
Everyone's fucking blind. 17.
17. I'm going to carry that over as you get closer and closer and closer. And when the front horse stops, or the front wagon stops,
Which way are we?
you guys are the second one, Ynryl's in the third. As you're approaching and you then stop behind that first wagon, looking at the wall, it appears that there are some carvings in the wall. Can't make out what they are. It looks man-made, like they were chiseled. And you can see that not up above, but ground height where a person would be able to chisel something into it. You see little carve-outs.
More like letters or more like symbols?
It appears to be writing,
Okay.
but you can't make it out from where you are.
Okay.
It's pretty small.
Ynryll would, as she like took in the last little sunlight before getting here, she would have stayed at the back of the tent. Once we emerged from the mist, she would have been standing. And I'm assuming like there's like a flap behind me, and then like she would have like opened it up to look at it, but then close it. And I'm assuming like now facing towards the front of the wagon, is there like a little cutout?
Yes, and you
So
can see.
I would be looking towards the front of the wagon, just like holding posts at the back instead, kind of keeping turned towards the wall, my back to the mist now. But then, does anybody in my wagon ever like make any noise or like talk or anything?
They are
Like this entire time, I would assume.
They are very quiet, maybe murmuring, whispering to one another, but this journey doesn't get any easier for these Vistani, and you've learned that.
When they started like murmuring, I kind of just like slowly like pan towards them and like try to make my like chain veil like rustle enough so they know that I hear them, and just like kind of like stare at them and like make them awkwardly like shut up.
They're gonna look at you. I should probably stop.
Quiet.
They're gonna look at you, just kind of shudder down in their head, and they wait to open it, for the gates to open.
And then they probably wouldn't hear it, but I mutter under my breath, "Good dogs."
Make a perception. Not gonna catch it. Not gonna catch it. 11. Probably not.
Vildor, as it got darker, as like he sensed outside light was dissipating, he would have cast a Mage Armor on himself.
Mage armor. Alright. You throw that on there. Make sure to mark that off. And good to go.
Could Drazul do just like a general Arcana check to see if like if there's anything magic about this area?
Make an Arcana check.
17.
17. You do not sense anything magical, but an overall different presence surrounding yourself. If that makes sense at all. Like there's no like magical energy, but the energy you feel is different than what you would feel 2 hours ago.
Gotcha.
All right? Just the stillness in the air. It's like a still but yet breezy time. Occasionally you'll feel that cold breeze on your face coming from the way of the Gates of Barovia. All right? And as those wagons stop and you guys do that, kind of simultaneously, you hear kind of crunching. You hear crunching out in front in that front wagon. And if any of you are looking out front, you see Stanimir out front examining the wall. And he walks close enough, not too close. And as he hits a certain point, almost as if like a cobblestone patch here, got a little bit past these heads, right when he does that, you hear and the gate swing open.
And it looked like it was all movement.
It was all movement. You see contraptions. You hear them from inside of this doorway. And then the hinges begin to rust open, and you hear this annoying screech of a gate open. And Stanimir kind of shrugs his shoulders, gives a little head nod, and begins walking back towards his wagon. And you see them, and they begin walking through the gates. And simultaneously, both wagons follow suit with that front wagon. And you guys enter through the doorway. And your travel continues. As you turn around, this structure is disappearing. Ynryll, as you look behind you or here, the second your wagon it falls off those cobblestone path back onto just normal dirt, and it creaks shut with a loud and you hear it lock, knowing where you have just entered. And as you continue, it's the same sort of look. The muddy puddles around you, the quiet noise, and you go deeper and deeper into this forest. And as you continue for roughly 2 hours, is anyone doing? I know this is a lot of travel. I just want to, sorry, I'm giving you the option. I know there's not a lot to do. I just want to give you the option if there is something.
I'm just going to talk to my cabin as a whole.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of travel for what was said to be an hour and a half. We aren't supposed to be on the road for half a day. Let's see if anybody.
I've heard of forests like these, read about them in texts. Wherever they're taking us, we need to be on our A game.
What text of this are you talking about? Anything specific? I'm not trying to out him. I'm just trying to.
A book you found in the library in a town. In a city you found a book.
This book I have read years ago in a city, in a library. Mentions disappearances, these woods. No one seems to come back.
I like to say, you are all in for a treat.
Eric, I know you said you've been in situations like this. Why is it that Stanimir is supposed to be aligned with these people, but seems fearful, on edge? And I want to make sure, is that how I kind of see him? Stanimir right now, it seems like he's...
Yeah, he's
okay.
On edge, for sure. You would say all the Vistani are on edge. Just this journey is long and tedious, hard on the wagons, hard on everything, and just the gloominess of travel takes a toll on a person.
Is his life in danger if something goes wrong?
As soon as we entered here, all of our lives are in danger.
Maybe, how do I plug this in?
Oh, is it not charging? I think you just got plugged in now. Is it not in?
It's in there.
I just gotta check the charge rate because it's so it's this. Is it good?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. You're good. Sorry, what were you saying?
If we are in such danger, then why'd you choose to come with? What's your
Wouldn't
reason?
say it's danger so much, but let's say whatever you do here, there's always someone watching.
Mr. Nimblewood, would you say here, are you referring to the land of which we were summoned?
Correct.
I don't feel any different though. Are we on a different plane, Mr. Nimblewood?
I don't really know. I'm not very well versed in the planes of magic and things like that. But when it comes to going in and out, that's the only way in, and that's the only way out.
If you knew this place had trouble with it, what personally led you here? What led you to stay with this group, to stay with the Vistani?
Is there Vistani? Vistani.
Vistani.
Sounds like pasta.
Ooh, that's some cow.
Sounds like a good pasta. You're right.
I have a friend in here I haven't seen for a while. I wanted to check on him.
And Mr. Nimblewood.
Nimblewick.
Nimblewick, sorry, my mind eludes me sometimes. Hey, you've passed through and you've left at your own will.
I've said too much already. Let's not speak of them all.
Understood.
Why so much mystery, I wonder. How I've never heard of this puzzles me.
After that conversation, I'm gonna kind of like, I mean, I know the wagon's pretty tight, but I'm gonna try to like isolate myself a little bit. And I'm just gonna reach into my bag, and I just want to grab, you know what,
Yeah.
and just see what happens.
When you grab it,
I was gonna
Reach down my pants.
Sounds like he's grabbing his dick.
and when you
I have
grab
to
it,
release myself.
when you grab it, what normally would be, if it's warm outside, it's warm. If it sits in the sunlight, it's hot.
Right.
If it's right, it's gonna feel the air temperature. Right now, this item is very cold. Very cold. If you were to hold it for a long time, you possibly could get frostbite.
Do we notice he's touching?
I want you to make.
I'll make a sleight of hand
Yes,
check.
no, you can make a sleight of hand with advantage. I'm gonna let you guys make a perception check.
Okay.
Since he's, you know what I mean, he kind of
Yeah.
moved himself up.
Yeah.
So you guys make normal, you will get
perception.
advantage.
Perception.
Seven.
13.
Not 20.
Not 20?
Oh, I got 16.
16?
I wouldn't have been there.
He's not.
Sorry, I
He's a beast!
Sorry.
I had a seven.
And I'm not like pulling it out or anything.
You're just,
I'm just
you're
like,
reaching in your
yeah,
bag and
reaching
feeling.
my bag, right?
But as you were just talking and you kind of went away and reached in and paused for a second, Vildor, you pick up on, with your old wise age, you pick up on Alaric's movements. You can choose to do with you with
I'm gonna kind of point at him. I'll whisper to myself, cast message to Mr. Nimblewick.
Mr. Nimblewick, what is it you are fondling in your bag?
Keep your eyes to yourself, old man.
You gotta see if they'll just look at you. He's still looking at you.
And I'm not even like acknowledging him at all, if that makes sense. Like,
Are you looking
obviously
at the front?
messaging me, I'm just like, I get my bag, he says that, I'll immediately like go back to normal. Sure, if that makes sense.
So you can make a mental note of that, Vilnor, as you saw what Alaric did, but does not give much information. And with your guys' little discussion, I'm going to say, for time's sake, we have now traveled since the gate roughly 2 hours.
Track.
And if you remember, he said an hour and a half to
the gate?
the first checkpoint. And that first checkpoint was the woods where the mist started. They didn't really clarify that for you, but just so you're not like, holy cow, these guys really lied.
And he said that, and I was like, wait, did they actually say it was gonna be that
I don't
short?
understand how long it was though.
Yeah, they said hour and a half to the first checkpoint. After the 2 hours, that tight wooded area breaks a little bit. And you guys can see in the distance a faint smoke cloud that is different looking than the fog that's rising up into the sky. And it's down a little valley where you see a small fire beneath that smoke. And a silhouette of a cabin-like structure. So after an additional 10 minutes, the first wagon stops. The second one stops. Did you get that or no?
What?
Is that broken?
No, I was trying to put my ring on the thing just because I was getting sick of it on my finger.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
Didn't work. And then the third. And Stanimir gets out of his front wagon and runs back to your second wagon. Hello. And he kind of peers his head under. How is the travel going so far?
Long.
Yes, very long. I'm sorry.
Excellent, Stanimir. Excellent.
Good.
How much longer to travel?
We tried to get our wagons up and running
How much longer?
to make sure it's a smooth travel. Longer?
How much?
I believe right now we are nearing the opening, the clearing, and it's roughly 4 hours. We are going to take a longer, but roughly the same amount of time path to where we are going.
Why change course?
I do not want you to see the town before.
You want to see it?
Yes, but I do not.
Why would that be?
I try to be positive. The people there are not.
I think if the wagons would have stopped, Ynryll would have gotten out of her wagon, and then if any of the other Vistani were to try to follow her out, she would like stop, turn around, and like kind of look at them again.
Those two Vistani do not move.
Okay,
They are just kind of in their corner.
and then I would hop out and then
Join them.
Try
And
to
you will.
join
And
them.
you're in this. You have heard 90% of this conversation.
Okay.
You would have joined in and kind of, I would say, poke your head through the back of the wagon and begin to join the conversation. And I'm sorry, what was just in?
Oh,
Oh,
you
why?
told us that the town
Yes.
was
And
negative.
then somebody else say something? No.
No,
Oh, you
I was
just
just
joined in.
gonna, I was just gonna ask if I'm part of this. Do I know the town that he's speaking of? Like,
You would be familiar, yes.
okay.
Yeah. And with your history, it is a weary town. Not much liveliness. And Stanimir may just not feel it. But he responds to you. The road below in the town, it is filled with eyes of people who are very curious. And I do not think it is safe for newcomers right when we get here. Which is why we will go a different way. But we still have some more time. The main reason why I stopped is there is a old shack up ahead. I have had previous adventuring parties stop there. So I thought I would see if you wanted to.
How long are we stopping for?
That is up to you.
What is there?
You are the guests.
What is at the shack?
That is for you to see.
I don't see why we should stop then. I'm gonna look around to see if they agree. Part members. Why don't we stop at a shack when we're supposed to be making quick time?
I would agree.
We actually have made quite good time. This should only take a few minutes, but if you do not wish to stop, that is up to you.
I would like to stop.
But if you would like to go alone, you may. It is not dangerous.
Why can't you tell us what is there?
It takes the fun.
Fun.
It really is not much.
Starting to lose my patience with this travel.
I'm sorry. I wish I could teleport us there. I do not have those powers. I just can travel with my wagons.
Ulrich,
Let's get moving.
you are going to the shack.
Yes.
I'll join.
So, two of you.
Wait, you're coming now. But you just said you weren't coming.
Can't you go alone?
Oh. I'll appreciate that.
Let me know what you find.
I thought you were out to get me. Now you want to protect me? That's kind of nice.
Oh, I suppose if you are going, I will go as well.
And Dorian. Oh, looks like I'll go.
Looks like I'm gonna go live.
Looks like I'm gonna go live. Come on now. And Ynryll, are you going to accompany them?
Well, someone has to protect them while they're there.
Right. So, Drazu, you will
Why
stay
would
with
they
me.
be protecting in a damn shack? What are you not telling me?
It's nothing, I promise. It's just new area.
I'm gonna say check that.
I'm gonna say rather than say.
Okay, keep going with 17.
17.
Yep.
He is telling the truth that there is no danger and that he is sincere when it is just he wants you to experience it for yourselves. But it doesn't mean that the area around could not be. It's just there's always a sense of worry when traveling in the forest. And that's an overall theme, an overarching theme you're getting from the Vistani. So if you would, just hurry.
Casual. Might as well join. We all are.
I'll go. It's better be worth climbing out of this damn wagon.
And you can see he feels you kind of anger. I'm sorry. I could have just not said anything. Just let me know when you're ready. I will be waiting by my wagon.
Are we right by the shack right now?
He stopped before it.
Okay.
It's about a 100 foot walk.
Okay, so we're expected to walk.
Maybe 150 foot walk. Yep. So you guys all gather up outside your wagon, and I will leave it up to you to decide where you go next.
As we kind of gather ourselves,
I stick closely. I get an eerie feeling about these woods.
As you should, old man.
I did not know what I got myself into this time.
Is he still next to us? Is your guy still? What's his name still next to us right now?
Stanimir?
Yeah.
He's by his wagon. He's your friend by
Say
yours.
that
But
was-
not listening.
Ynryll, have you been here before? The shack.
I have not.
Experience for us all then.
Yes. As it so seems.
Well,
Master Vildor,
yes,
that was the wisest thing you've said since I've met you.
I am a master of wisdom. If you ever seek it, hear it.
Well, it seems that I've accompanied myself with very intelligent beings, but the more time that you see yourselves here, the more that you will understand exactly what happened when we crossed those gates. You may have not felt something other than the cold rush of different types of winds. It won't change. And she walks in front of them.
And you begin walking towards them. All right. As you walk about 100 feet, you begin to see an old rickety shack. Not nice. A small fire out front. A door that is barely on the hinge of the door frame. And you all are walking in from right here. So the fire is in this area where the little log cutting is, and you approach the cabin. And you hear small movements from inside.
Okay, so as you guys are approaching, you guys can see the windows, and there's kind of like some lights on inside. And then you're gonna see this little fucking head. And then she's gonna stroll out. And this little lady's gonna run up to you guys. Oh. Hello! What is your name? And she's kind of like twitchy.
Is she human? What is her race?
Yeah, she's like a very, very short human.
What's her height compared to?
She's probably like 5 foot.
Does she look like she's Vistani?
5'7".
There's a woman.
They kind of indistinguishable from each other.
No, not really. They look about the same, like similar features. But yeah, she's just very short. She looks rough, like hasn't showered in days, fucking smells horrifying, and looks like she put together like her clothes that she's wearing probably decades ago.
Build all her stuff forward.
Greetings, simpleton. My name is Bilbo X. We are here for the show.
And then she's gonna like look at you and like twitch a little bit, and she's like, and she's gonna get up right next to you, and
Yeah, Vildor's like 6'7".
and then she's gonna go to you. And she's gonna do that to all of you.
I'm in the back.
Yeah, she's gonna go up and she's gonna like look up and down all of you, and she's gonna just like kind of slink back. Yes, yeah. And she's gonna like kind of start twitching out a little bit, and then she's going to run to her little like there's a little like web kind of thing that's over, like if you look at the house, imagine that there's like it's like a ranch style where there's like, you know, it's just kind of like open patio, and like basically where the support beam of the patio would be like this little web, and then she's gonna motion you, come, I show you, and she like runs over there and she's like just emphatically like pointing at these things.
More spiders.
And Ynryll will pull out of her pack, and she'll open up a small like snuff box, and she'll take a little bit of like ammonia, and she'll like go underneath her veil and rub it across her like upper lip so she doesn't have to smell the stench. And then I would assume seems like Ulrich or maybe Vildor is probably closest to me, and you guys can smell like this very like strong scented something. If you care, I will share. It helps.
Takes the one. Drops it on the top.
You're like, ooh.
Okay, I don't look back and making this. I'm sure I hear him. Lord, are you okay?
Indeed, yes, indeed.
It'll last a while.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna like
I'll go up to her.
kind of like stroll up there.
Yeah.
I'll go with me and Goroth will walk together, I guess.
Bros.
Yeah, I'll go up.
I think we all.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna roll up. Okay, so you guys all roll up there, and this just horrifyingly looking little tiny human is gonna look at you guys. I have been waiting. You're here. And then she's gonna look at the web, and you guys are gonna look at the web. And there's a bunch of little, tiny, like almost dolls, like a bunch of little dolls that are they're imagine kind of like those little dolls that they would make like, you know, way back when before we had like Barbies and shit. Like they're the little cloth ones, and they're kind of very shittily sewn together at the arms and the legs and stuff.
Regulated.
Yeah. So as you guys are looking at them, though, you guys start to quickly figure out and discern that these dolls are reminiscent of you. Every one of the dolls has features that are characteristic to each of you, and there are 7 of them. And then so she's going to go up, and she's going to grab one of the dolls, and then she's going to hobble over to Vildor. See. And she's going to like hold it to you.
Excuse me, simpleton.
What is this?
What are you doing with a voodoo doll?
I had a nap, and I saw these things in my dreams, and I felt compelled to make them.
You are the witch.
Here they are. Oh, I know no magic. No magic, no here.
Ma'am, what is your name? Do you have a name?
My name is Kaka.
Kaga.
Kaka.
Yes.
Kaka.
Do you have a doll?
No.
You should make one.
I could.
And Kaka, these dreams that you speak of, elaborate, please.
I saw in my dreams these people. They came to visit me at my cabin. And I waited, because I wasn't sure when you would show up, but you are here. And I'm so happy.
What happened in your dreams?
I was standing outside of my hut, and I saw these travelers approaching. And I wanted to give them an offering because they seemed new to the area. So I thought maybe I could make them dolls because I know no magic and I don't know anything else, and I have nothing much to offer because I live in a very simple little house. And I thought maybe I could make little dolls and they would make you happy.
Seems kind of. Can I go closer to mine?
Yes. And she kind of motions you guys to like, you guys can go up and grab them if you want.
I'm gonna go up and do an Arcana check on my doll.
Always have these dreams.
No. Only when I feel them in my sleep. They don't come all the time. They just come sometimes.
They have happened before.
Yes, but not like this. This one was different. Not in a bad way. It wasn't a nightmare. It was just a dream, and it felt different. And for some reason, when I woke up, I said, maybe I should listen to what I see in my head. Because sometimes I get a little, I don't know. Things just happen, and sometimes I don't know what I'm doing all the time. But this one felt good.
How did your dream end?
You guys came and said hello. You were all very nice, so please don't change that. And you took the dolls, and you gave me 2 pieces of gold for the dolls so I could buy some food, because that is kind of scarce around here.
When approaching her shack in this web of dolls,
Mhm.
did she have like a window
Yeah.
as we passed by?
Yeah, the windows are like barely hanging on. Like they're imagine like a 4-pane, like
Yeah.
little. Some of them are busted. Some of the support beams on them are broken.
I'm gonna-
Like
Since I'm the last in the group and have a little bit of cover from them, I'm gonna like poke my head
Mhm.
and see what's inside.
yeah. So you don't really see anything. It's pretty basic. There's like a small table. There is a little like fire pit type thing where she loads the wood from outside and it kind of heats the cabin. And then there's, like I said, just a table for her to eat. You can kind of see like a makeshift kitchen, which is like, it's like literally a standalone table with just shit stacked all over it. Looks like it hasn't been washed or cleaned in a long time. And then there's like a little, almost like kind of big, almost like a cauldron, but not really like a cauldron. Imagine like a big soup pot that just has like, you can tell there's like some water in it, but it's been pretty still and stagnant for a while.
Okay. I'm just kind of like looking in to see if there's like.
You don't see anybody.
At mention of voodoo,
Yeah,
it actually intrigues it a little bit.
yeah.
So
There's
she kind of like looks in, like looking as if there is like any type of like witchcraft, or if there is anything where she can like maybe detect if she's lying, if she's not magical or not.
yeah. No, I mean from the inside, you don't really see anything. There's not a pentagram on the floor or like candles or like. Yeah, like anything obvious like that. You can kind of see like on the table, I guess it wouldn't be that hard to see. You can kind of see like maybe the cloth where she used to make them. There's maybe some like sewing things on display a little bit. But like I said, I mean, just from looking inside, there's nothing really that gives you any indication that she's a witch or like a person who's into like voodoo or anything else like that to, I guess, kind of answer that question.
Okay, then Ynryll's interest kind of dies immediately.
Yeah.
Caca.
Did I get Arcana? Did I get anything from
What covering do you have?
I have the chain veil.
The chain. Do you notice that your wooden figure on your face is etched chainmail over your face?
Oh, my doll.
Yes, your doll. You do notice that. Yes.
Caca, you said.
Mm-hmm.
What is your relationship with Stanimir?
Stanimir? Who is Stanimir?
The one we are traveling with.
over there?
I do not like this.
I don't know. There are lots of people that come by my road, but unfortunately, most people don't really like to talk to me because they think I'm odd.
She said earlier that there's 7 dolls, correct? Can I look to see which one is not us?
Mhm.
Okay, then what does that doll look like?
So you wanna? Yeah.
The 7th doll. So on that shelf or on the like Reed described, one looks like every single one of you, and the 7th doll appears to be an old man with long hair, circular glasses, wearing adventuring gear with a split cape. So down the middle, it's like 2 different strands. So a split cape and carrying an old walking stick.
I'm gonna.
Can you give one more description, please?
What did you say?
Can you give one more full description?
Yes. It is going to be an old man with long hair, circular glasses, adventuring gear, with a split cape and carrying a walking stick.
Who is this man here? You see, there's 6 of us. We don't know this 7th.
This is not Stanimir? You speak of?
It's not Stanimir, correct?
Yeah. No. No Stanimir.
Odd.
Say, this extra individual you have depicted here,
Yes.
Miss Kaka. What was his role, or yes, his role in your dreams?
If I remember correctly, he was a man who was standing away from you. He was standing off to the side. He was almost watching you, but not in a way that was malicious or dangerous. He just was there, so I thought I should include him.
On hearing this, Drazul's gonna like grip his staff like tightly and like put his hand to the sword. He's gonna like kind of shove his way up to the lady and be like,
That is enough of these games. Who is this man? Where is he at right now?
I don't know. I don't even know who you are. I just saw you.
Well, Stanimir!
Drazul, you need to calm down. She's a nice,
Shut up!
crazy lady. She means no harm.
Thank you.
She gave us a gift.
This is not a gift, this is an omen.
Seems kind enough to us.
We are being set up. How do you not see this?
What's an attack?
I don't know their intention yet. They knew we were coming, and they know we are here now.
I am very weary from my travels. Would you mind if I step inside to sit for a quick moment?
Yes.
Thank you. For an old man like me, a nice chair is always needed.
I'm gonna walk inside. And I'm gonna begin just kind of looking around really thoroughly, see if anything sticks out of concern or kind of alarming to me.
Yeah. Go ahead and just make like a perception.
Investigation?
Yeah. Could do that. Investigation and perception, either one.
Investigation? Well, technically it is.
16.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see anything. I mean, it's kind of, there's a whole bunch of pots and pans and shit just kind of strewn all over the place. It seems like there is very little, if any, organization to this hut. It's just kind of all slammed in here, almost like a hoarder, just kind of like put shit in one spot and just continue to stack it.
Can I make my way back to a room here?
Downtown.
Yeah.
while you're in there, I'm gonna be kind of outside, just being super paranoid, on edge, like looking around, like seeing who's watching, see if I can see who's watching us or who's paying attention to us.
And are those things on are those dolls? What part of the building were they on?
So this one doesn't have it as quite as I described, but imagine that there's just like a little porch that comes out about like 5 to 10 feet that kind of hangs off the house, and then there's like a little like square that you would make like where the railing and like the beam would come down.
Is this like another little hut?
Yeah, that's just like there's like a wheelbarrow, there's there's an axe, there's stuff over there that's kind of just, kind of again thrown in there. It looks like just like workers' tools, like for her to chop wood, gather leaves, move stuff from place to place, like just almost like a shed that you would put like random shit into.
And I can pretty much see it. It's open.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay.
It literally just has like a straw like covering to it. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna wait till Quinn's turn, and I'm eventually make my return to check my doll.
Gotcha.
Do I see anything in this room?
You see a bed, and you see there's a small chest that's in the back corner, and then there's a almost looks like a dresser.
I see the chest, and I'm gonna make sure that nobody's kind of looking.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone looking?
Mm-mm. She's enraptured with her guests.
I'm gonna take a look in the chest. I'm just gonna kind of rummage through her things and see if I find anything kind of here.
Yeah, so you open up the chest and you find a bunch of rags that are just horrifyingly pungent with sweat and urine and other foul stenches, and a bunch of other clothes that have just either been worn or are so tattered now that they have no use in it. You get the sense that maybe she's putting them here to turn those tattered clothes into new clothes to basically use the scraps and continue to reuse things.
And that's it.
That's it.
I would assume the ammonia is not strong enough to hold that. But immediately when you walk away from it, you definitely get a little bit more refreshing
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of walk out of her room then and post up at one of the chairs in the circle table, like kind of close to the door.
I'll actually approach Drazul after his little, not necessarily outburst, but his strong statements, and she'll kind of just walk up to you and sort of like stand in front of you for a minute. I do have things in my possession. If you feel the need to steel yourself and calm your nerves a little bit.
I wish not to be impaired.
Oh no, it doesn't impair you. Your senses are still alive. But the temper does draw a little bit away. It doesn't affect anything.
I need nothing from you at this moment, except answers if you have them. How do they know we were coming? Who is this witch?
In my understanding, she is no witch. But
Doesn't explain her dreams.
no. But as Ynryll has stated before, you should be wary of everything that you see. It is wise to be that way. Unfortunately, she doesn't pose a threat at the moment. If you want answers, it will have to come in time. Always know, no matter the distance. And she'll kind of like motion towards over her shoulder. They are always watching. She'll turn away from you.
Warrior, tell me, who are they? What do they know?
The Vistani. They know almost everything. And she walks past the room.
After hearing that, Drizzle's gonna kind of like take like his robes and make sure that his like tomes that he has that are either on his belt or on him are kind of like secured and like kind of covered. He doesn't want anybody to be kind of picking up on what he's carrying.
Yep. I'll check out my doll now.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
11. Wait, yeah, 11.
Okay. So it's not terribly hard. There's something there, but it's incredibly faint, and the magic that you're pulling or sensing from this is not very potent at the moment.
What writing potential would I have?
So, this is. Do you have your book in your hand?
I would say it's always on. I mean, yeah, I guess I'd say I have it in my hand.
Your wooden figure has a book in its hand.
Okay. When I see that, I'm gonna drop my book gently because I love my book. So we'll put it on gently, and then I will look at my figure. Does he still have the book in his hand?
As you watch your figure, you don't see anything, but you smell wood chipping. And in a blurred flash, just like kind of quickly, I would say this happens within almost like a second and a half, the book disappears.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the book up once I see that. And then I'll do one more. Would you say it's like a quill? Like, what do I write with?
And as you pick it up, in a quick second and a half, the book appears.
Okay. Hey, come over here. I'm gonna try to call everybody else over.
Yeah, I'll kind of be walking that direction anyways.
Whatever you hold or equipment on you or how you act, your figure changes. If I drop this book, my doll will drop its book. I don't even know of any type of magic like this.
And I'm gonna also do a history check, like just kind of reflect if I learned anything about that or anything about it. It's a 6. Yeah, it is. 11.
11. You don't think you've heard of anything like this before.
I'm gonna do a check too. After he kind of brought that up.
You do check, yeah. I'll check.
Would it be an Arcana check or what?
Do a history check.
History's not any good. Jesus, I got 3. Shit.
Yes, you do not know anything.
I'm gonna go grab my kind of. It's a very gracious gift you give us. Not everyone is so nice around here. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, could you spare 2 gold per doll so I could buy some food? I haven't eaten in a couple of days.
Nice. You'll definitely get 2 for me. Never seen anything like it.
I'm gonna like grab my doll off the web and like stare at it and just kind of like scoff at her and walk away back to the wagon.
I'll take 2 gold out and give her 2
Can I
gold.
try to, like, whatever utensil, I want to kind of poke it into my doll, like its stomach, like try to, like,
Okay.
like, it would give pain to a real person if you were to stab it, but not, like, super harmful or deadly, I guess. That's what I'm going to try to do, so I'm going to do that and see what happens.
Just stab it right to the head.
Yeah.
I was thinking throw my dagger out my doll.
Okay. So the impression that you get is that when you kind of like press on the doll a little bit, there's not like pain, but you feel pressure where you're pushing.
Mhm. I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
When he tells us that too, I kind of like slowly walk, not menacingly at all, towards Kaka.
Mhm.
And then as I get close, I'll kind of slink down towards her.
Mhm.
These better be the only dolls you've made. Tell me.
I haven't made anything else. I have nothing.
I'm gonna insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's crazy.
Let's go, baby!
Ynryll!
24.
Yeah.
good roll.
You get the sense that she is just this crazy ass old tattered woman that just had a weird dream and decided to make these dolls because something from either within her or around her, something compelled her to make these dolls.
And then on top of that, just knowing that she is telling the truth that she didn't make another one, I'm assuming. I was already questioning if she did have any magic. Does that insight also gain anything to know if she does, or if it's just like something around her allowed these things to be magical?
Yeah, so I'll just carry that over for the sake of time. Yeah, like from just looking at her and the other Arcana checks that you guys have made too, like you guys are not picking up anything magically related to Kaka at all. Like she just is this old crazy woman.
Then I'll slide 2 gold to her and like and walk away.
Okay.
And just kind of like almost like now keep my distance away from her.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I'm gonna get up from my seat inside and walk out.
Well, it looks like my party is fighting their way back.
I'm gonna grab my doll plus the extra one.
And say, Kaka, I would assume maybe not everyone in our party is paying you. So, you said what? It was 2 gold for the doll.
Yeah, yes, 2, please.
Say, here's 10.
Oh,
She's gonna get to her knees and she's just gonna like,
thank you, thank you.
And I kind of get down on a knee and I kind of go in for like a little hug from Kaka.
Now, it is all right.
okay. She's gonna stand up and just like grab your like cap.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have made my day.
I'll give her a little tip too. I'm just gonna pay mine, like drop it off. I'll give her a $2 tip or 2 gold coin tip.
Oh, you are such a great party. I'm so glad I had the chance to meet you.
Your doll and have the whole doll. on the second phone. Just put
You
it
have
like
two old
together.
man dolls.
Just so you know,
I got
yeah, they're
one.
both open. Just so you know,
They're
like,
identical.
the difference. And then Dorian's gonna grab his as well. Yep.
You know what I was gonna say when you were
Wait,
when
did he grab his?
Yeah,
He grabbed his, but he didn't. He didn't.
I gripped it and like scoffed at her and like stormed back to the wagons.
You know,
Well, how back to the wagon too?
you know, he told me to get in the bed and lay down. You think you need a Viagra to get it off later.
But yeah, so you guys, assuming you guys took everything, took your dolls, and head back to Stanimir, and you can see Kaka's gonna run back into her house, and she's gonna just be like shouting like emphatically, like, "Yes, they came, they came, they came!" And then she's gonna go into her house and shut the door, and she's just gonna be like happy.
And
It's a new day.
as you approach Stanimir, how was it?
I am going to slit your throat if you're setting us up. Who was that lady who lives in the woods? How did you know we were coming? Who's watching us?
Come on, easy,
I-
easy. Stanimir is a
I do
friend.
not know who would be watching you, but I know these lands. They do crazy things to a person's mind. I'm sorry. I wish I had more answers for you. I dream too.
Like this woman in the shack.
I don't know how she dreamed.
She knew we were coming because of her dream. She made dolls!
He'll like show you the doll, like how it resembles him.
This is not a coincidence, Stanimir. This is either dark arts at play or something I've never even heard of.
I'm gonna message Mr. Stormfang. Mr. Stormfang, it would be wise to keep these dolls a secret.
Well, that's
You may be right. My apologies.
smart.
Ugh.
You can see like I'll kind of like get my cool of me and kind of like put my doll back and just
I know not of the dark magic that resides here, but it will make a person go mad.
Stanimir, what was your goal with going to the shack?
I did not have any. We just were traveling for so long. Yes, I have passed here before.
And you've never met the lady in the shack.
I personally have never entered.
I would say
Yeah, you can.
16
16.
minus 2.
You do not, you don't read if he's telling the truth. He appears to be.
You said there was a surprise. Did you say that?
The surprise.
Yes. That's why we had to wait. When I asked why we should go to the shack, you said it was a surprise earlier.
Yes, because I like to keep things a secret. And
That's
the
obvious.
more I talk, the more I get punished.
You. If you're gonna interrogate everyone every time something happens in here, nobody's gonna like us. Shut your fucking mouths. Let's get back on the wagon.
You don't talk to us like that.
My goal is to not gain favor with anyone.
I am sorry.
I have not promised any violence. I asked Stanimir why he said there was a surprise ahead, and there was nothing. I asked what he wanted from us. That's an appropriate question, and you should watch who you're talking to, especially if you're less than 5 foot tall. Your wife is back in the shack. Now go see her if you want. And then I'm just gonna kind of storm off and go to bed. I'm just gonna walk away from him and go
Did
to.
not mean to anger him.
I'm gonna go to the third.
You better have our answers at the end of this.
I will try.
Before we leave, I'm going to message Stanimir.
Stanimir, you seem to be stuttering more than when you were at camp. Is everything okay?
And he will respond. And not stuttering. I worry. I've said too much. We are getting very close. And the closer I get, the more I stutter.
Builder just gonna move on as if he asked you nothing.
We must be going. Get in your wagon. We will move swiftly. Madam Eva is not far.
I'm gonna be in Ynryl's wagon. I should be in there before she gets there, so
Okay.
I was getting the same one I got.
Same one?
I'll sit in that one and
Alright,
I'll
so
just
you
be
four,
I'll be journaling.
and then you two. And when you get there, he's already in there. I'm gonna say I don't know if you would have noticed. Probably would have been engaged in conversation. Just assuming he was going back to his second wagon, and when you get to your third and you go in, he is now present.
I forced one of the other Vistani out, so there's only one in me and him.
The other one joins these guys, piles of these guys. Sits right next to the lair.
And you notice that it literally only takes a look.
You're just like,
I literally look at one of them and just keep looking at them. And like, I notice that you're in there immediately, but the one closest to the outside, I kind of just look at him until he like looks up finally. And then I don't even make a head nod or anything. I just keep staring. And then he just gets up and walks out. And I sit in his spot and I look at the other one and I look back at you.
I'm just gonna go nice and mad for that one.
Alrighty. So you guys get in the wagons and you begin to trek on. After 30 minutes or so, the trees begin to dissipate. And in the distance you see a clearing. And much more open. And it is pretty vast and wide open in this area. And I want you to, if you peek over at the map there, do you see how, I don't know how to, you see the sea? Can you get out? I can't quite get there. Go right by the
I
sea.
see it. It looks like a moon, kind of right in the middle.
No, right there.
Oh.
Okay, you guys came in that way and you're currently on that path. Right around where the sea is where you found that shack. And then you continued, it's probably a little more south. You're continuing on and now you are breaking out of those trees and into this clearing. And when you leave and when you exit that, this is the picture that you see. You are on this path, the clearing begins, there's birds flying overhead. You see the mists everywhere, the fog, a village. This is straight from the book, so it's a little weird. There's a village down here, which you remember Stanimir said you guys are going to go around because of the villagers and all that, and he does not want to engage. And a castle up on a hill, and then trees around this way.
Do those the birds when we see them?
Mm-hmm.
Do they look? Are they kind of all like crows and dark bird, like vulture-like? Are they all the same species, or do they look like
They all look like birds. They like ravens. Kind of fly.
Like, these birds look like birds.
They're all like the same type of bird.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Yeah,
ravens. Sorry, did I not say ravens? My bad.
No.
Yeah, they're ravens that are flying across.
Okay.
So they are all ravens, and literally right when you guys get out, they fly off those tree branches and go down into the valley below. All right. This is where we will begin to enter the forest again. We will use this path for a minute and then detour off. And you can't really see it in this, but there are like this little jut out. It's kind of the jut out on the map. You can see like it looks like a little peninsula down from the trees. That is the path you guys are going to take. And we're going to kind of just say you're going to travel down. Nothing really happens. This is just the scenery, and I wanted you guys to get an image of what it looked like. You travel down this road, and then you take a sharp right across this field and into the woods. And you can feel yourself getting closer and closer and closer, and the journey just continues to go on and on and on. Is everybody good? You got that image in their head?
Mm-hmm.
Now you are into the forest. And one of the Vistani who actually they kicked out.
Oh, this is the Svalich Woods. This will be quite interesting. mysterious. Keep your eyes out. The wolves like to hunt in these woods.
What is the name you said? On the floor?
Svalich. S-V-A-L-I-C-H. Svalich. Woods. And as you enter, the towering trees whose tops are lost in heavy gray mist block out all but a death gray light. The tree trunks are unfortunately close to one another, and the woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude, I don't know what that word is, these words are big sometimes, the feeling of an unvoiced scream. So you guys, just to continue this on, you guys will travel for 2 hours in this wooded area. And you are still smelling that same scent. Is that stuff wore off, would you say? The ammonium?
Yeah, I think by the time that we approached the woods, it would
Probably gone.
finally went away.
And the scent is different. But it's still not pure air. And after 2 hours, you start to catch a scent. I need to know everybody's passive perception.
Oh, calculate that again?
So it's going to be, I believe it's wisdom plus, I think it's wisdom plus your 8 plus wisdom. Or
I think it's
plus
base
wisdom.
10.
Yeah,
and
plus
plus
your
your mod.
wisdom.
It's
Plus your mod.
base 10 plus your mod. So
Okay.
mine's 14.
14,
9.
9,
8.
8.
Base 10.
So 10 plus your wisdom mod.
modifier.
Plus or minus.
Which is the big number or
Yeah,
just the plus
no,
one?
just the
The
plus.
plus.
Just a plus.
So this is your score. This is your modifier.
Oh, I have it
Oh,
backwards.
if you're
But it's fine.
proficient, it says proficiency
I got
too.
11.
And proficiency.
Yes.
And proficiency bonus?
If you're proficient in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Ynryll,
If you're proficient in perception skill, you get your proficiency bonus.
Oh, so then mine would be 16.
16. All right, Ynryll, it sounds like you were the clear one in front. You only, after 2 hours of travel, catch a scent of death. At this time, not very potent, but you and your background smell it coming from the north side. So it's towards your right. You guys are currently heading west, and it's coming from the north, so to your right.
And then can I figure out, does this... Yeah, and in my background,
Mhm.
being around a lot of different things, do I understand the type of death, like a creature of sorts? Like, is it an animal's death? Is it a
No.
human's death? Is it
I want you to make,
voids? Is it
just roll a d20 for me.
2?
2. You
Plus
are
nothing.
not sure. You can add your medicine.
Oh, okay. 8.
8. You cannot tell the difference if it is humanoid, monstrous, a beast, an animal. At this moment, no. You're not close enough. So and you continue on the path, and it gets a little bit stronger and stronger.
And I'll most likely be just looking around, not necessarily frantically, but a little bit more on edge, looking, see if I can actually visually see.
I notice that.
Okay, with you doing that, you guys do not smell anything.
Or do I notice him being tweaked?
I would say it's probably not obvious.
Okay.
He's just kind of looking around. Doesn't look like he's really doing anything too crazy.
Yep.
But, I mean, and I'd say kind of right in your book, looking around. But no, you don't really notice anything.
Nothing too crazy.
No. And since with that, I want you to make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Not.
And
You see a
26.
trail of blood off to the right of the wagon on the dirt. Appears to be a bloody spot with a streak.
Okay. Let me check one thing real quick.
That same man looks at all of you. And you're just kind of staring.
These woods have lots of animals. Rats. Are you excited? to see what resides here.
More than excited.
Good.
I don't know if I have ice grave or not. That's what I'm looking for. Do I have that at level 1 just because, or if I don't yet?
I'm gonna guess not.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think level 1.
I
You're
think
pretty
that's
spooky.
level 2.
Okay.
Is it channel divinity?
I don't know if that's my channel divinity or not. It doesn't really like say.
Says whatever. This is 50.
And you got an nat 20.
Yeah.
You also see paw prints. Multiple sets of them around.
Okay. I would probably like if we're in the wagon, I would have hopped out and then just like looked at the blood quick, and then.
So when you get up, carrying over your nat 20, you see more blood splatters going deeper into the forest.
I'm not gonna
You-
follow him, but I'm gonna get to the edge of my wagon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like peer and kind of
You see
what
him,
he's doing.
and now that you look out and just where he's at, you see the blood puddle and him examining in deeper into the forest.
Just stay and watch. Or
Yeah, I just want to like look at the prints then and see
Mhm.
what type of tracks they are.
Some of them are large paw prints. Some are similar in nature but smaller. Looks to be the same style of paw print. Some large and some
Do
smaller.
they look like wolves?
Make a history check.
History. That is a 14.
14. At the same moment as it clicks, you hear, oh, deep in the far away, and it echoes.
Okay, and then like the
As that howl goes,
Wolves. We must hurry.
and then just quick as I kind of hear that, I'll turn around, but I'm gonna see like it said it was like dragging something.
it appears the blood is kind of dragging through. But there's a bloody puddle there, and then it drags.
And it's like the drag of something like larger,
No.
just kind of small.
Just small. Yep.
Okay,
Small
then
game.
I'll just assume it's a predator hunting prey, and then I'll
Head
hop
back in. Alright.
and I will actually hustle back into the
Okay.
wagon. Then.
You'll head back in. So you will get back into the wagon and begin to then traverse farther. And after that howl, the horses pick up speed slightly, and you guys travel faster and faster and faster through the woods. I'm going to say, for the sake of time, you guys travel for another 2 hours, and finally, you are going to break out of the forest into another clearing where there are plenty, and in the distance you see a few tents, a fire lit, people are running around. You guys really don't know what time it is right now. There's a few people moving around, and the person in your guys' tent.
Finally, we are here.
So you can point to kind of where they're at. Right in that area there. Alright? So as you guys enter in, the road that you guys weren't really traveling on it, but the path that you were traveling on gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through trees, deep roots in the earth, evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. So as you enter, you kind of get onto this path that I'm describing. The canopy of mists and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, which would be... Pull it up. Yep.
Oh, what, the lake?
Yeah, near the lake. It's sagging from form, lit from within. Near the tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge. Alright? So this is where you guys are currently. This is that bigger tent, and the other ones are around through here. I think there's 5 of them, we'll say. I think on this it said 3. A couple wagons along with some horses drinking on this river edge. You guys are on this path coming down, and your wagons come to a stop. One parks here, and that's the one where there's 4 of you in. So you 4 are in this one, and you 2 pull off to the side and come to a halt. Before, and the first tent was Stanimir. Stanimir is always quick, even though he's a little bit older. He is already out of his wagon and getting the horses tended to stop. Along with every driver of your guys' carriage has come to a stop and prepared to, it looks like they're starting to get ready to set up camp. Stanimir then approaches all of you. Are you guys still in the wagons, getting out?
Slowly
get out.
out.
Okay.
That's the stops.
Oh, right. We have arrived, finally. Thank you for coming with us. I know it was very long. Make yourself feel at home. Madam Eva resides over there and points to the red tent in the distance.
Would you like us to go there now?
That is up to you. If you wish to talk or sing with any of the people, you may.
Who are these people standing there?
These people are Vistani as well.
And this is the Madam Eva that you had talked about that lives in the woods.
Yes, she can see things.
She is the one who has the answers.
I believe so, yes.
Well, I have plenty of questions that need answering.
All right. Now, I do recommend try not to threaten anyone. These Vistani may not be as forgiving as I. But seek Madam Eva, you will.
I'm going to move around the camp. Just talk, get to know some people. If the group goes to talk to Madam Eva, find me and let me know.
I'll keep an eye out for you, Shadow One.
So I'm gonna try to walk and find a populated area,
Alright.
and see if I can find a group of people.
So I would say right here is the most populated area with people that are currently singing a song, and then there's 2 Vistani off to the side that appear to be talking to one another.
next to the people singing a song.
Yes, there's I'd say 6 of them singing a song, 2 sitting on these 2 chairs talking.
I'm gonna go up to those 2 people.
Alright.
What was the forest called again?
The Svalich Woods. Svalich.
Lich. There's a lich lurking in it.
Hello, my good people.
Why, hello there.
My name. My name is Gorath, Shadow One. I am here to see Madam Eva.
Yes,
But
yes, we know.
I'd like to get to know you people. So would you mind if we had a chat while we stand here and listen to the music?
Yes, that would be just fine.
Would you mind telling me your names, please?
My name is Arnold.
And you?
Her name is Caitlin.
Okay, so it's nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you as well.
Do you guys stay in this area primarily, or do you move around?
We may stay in this area most often, but if we are sent to fetch any outsiders, then that's where we will go.
Is this order to find them from Madam Eva?
No, not her.
Who tells you to find these outsiders?
That name I shall not speak.
How long have you been doing this?
Roughly 12 or so years, maybe more. You start to lose track in this place. It's kind of the same thing over and over and over again. Maybe a wolf will come attack. Maybe a few. We get tested every once in a while.
There's this group, the Vistani. I don't know much about them, so I apologize.
It's okay.
How long have they been a group?
Oh, very, very long. Madam Eva may be able to tell you more.
How did you join? What brought you to join this group?
What brought me to join this group is...
And you too, Caleb.
I was... No, I don't know. What did I do? I did a favor. Brought someone in who tried to get away. So I was rewarded, which is very rare. I only know a few that have ever been accepted. Many have to be in the bloodline in order to be a true Vistani.
Is the Stanimir, is he a true Vistani?
Yes, he is.
What are your thoughts on him?
I disagree with him sometimes. We don't always have the same outlook. But we do the same things.
Caleb, would you say your story's similar?
Yes.
You a Caitlin with a C or a K?
K.
What's she look like? Just filling it out.
She's got kind of some, like, almost, imagine, it's like leather padded armor. Some, like, kind of like roby, like, clothes, like a half cape, and, just like, if you would imagine, like, light leather armor is the easiest way I'll describe it.
She good looking?
She's alright.
You guys have relations, you two. Seem very close.
We are just talking.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
You did not offend me.
Oh, okay. The song here, is there a booklet I can follow, or can I join in? I'd like to be a part of it.
They seem to sing the same songs often. So if you stay long enough, you'd probably catch on.
I'm gonna go get in that dance circle over there and try to sing and dance along.
Alright.
If you see my group wandering for me, that's where I am.
Okay. Are they the ones who just arrived as well?
Yes, yes.
Yes, just know, Madam Eva is waiting for you.
Oh. Yeah, I'll be over.
She has been expecting you.
That's very nice.
I was
welcoming.
heading straight there.
You'll head straight there.
And I want to join the dance. I'm gonna do my best to fit in and follow along, and I'm gonna try to throw in, just because my guy's really athletic. He might go away from the acrobatics and that aspect of it. He's gonna just try to be like doing his own freestyle, like holding a headstand or just different athletic things to join in. But he doesn't want to be like disrespectful.
Okay, I want you to just do a. Oh,
It's a party. It's late. There's some sun.
Here we can do. I guess right now.
Macaroni.
The thing, these like they look at them and they don't.
And they don't represent.
They don't represent what you want. We'll do the bunch. I want you to roll a performance check.
Oh, Macarena! Come on!
They go.
The fire is the coolest one by far.
Okay, we got a big bonus here.
But
Come on!
what we are doing, it is going to be.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
Are you kidding me? Oh!
He's the fucking goat.
I'm the king of this place.
What'd you actually roll?
Nat 20.
Oh, actually?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
think you said no.
No.
Yeah, you literally start busting a move, and these Vistani people and like the Arnold that you just talked to are like,
This guy's kind of got it. Damn.
and you catch on to the lyrics. They kind of repeat the same words over and over again. So you begin singing that, dancing in your own manner, And your party, where are the rest of you going? Are you guys all making your way to the tent?
No, I was gonna go straight.
There are a lot of tents. Nobody appears to be in them.
Yeah, I want to like not sneak, but I want to casually stroll and just kind of like scout out the area, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like count the tents,
All
count the where people are here, and kind of like that.
All right. So as you're kind of scouting, you notice 6 people dancing with Gorath.
Okay.
2 were talking to Gorath.
So there's
Razul
there's
makes
8
his
around
way.
the fires.
Yep. There's 5 tents. There are 2 people sitting on this wagon side drinking, and you see about 2 sitting over here by this hay. Other than that, you do not see anybody.
And then the people drinking, do they appear intoxicated or?
Those 2 appear intoxicated. The others, this one singing, look a little intoxicated.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard for you to tell.
Oh, they're not like.
They just are like they seem to be drinking somewhat quick.
Okay.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm just going to be kind of posted up on my staff, kind of just keeping an eye out on Shadowhorn.
All right, so we'll go here with you. I'm going to say you lean out there. Gorath is dancing. Ynryll, where are you going? So we're going to post up here.
Show. I would probably stay close to the Veil door.
He is going to come what? Vildar?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you 2 will post up right there. And you guys are watching the show Gorath is putting on as he's busting.
And I would just be looking around the crowd of the Vistani and just seeing if anybody recognizes me at all.
Mm-hmm. Perception.
Even like walking to
there.
Like
Just looking around, you maybe recognize. I'm just gonna say just passive perception. You have a good passive perception.
Yeah, say I don't want to take that role.
No, just looking around, you might recognize the 2 people that are sitting that Gorath was talking to. Look somewhat familiar.
Okay.
But
Well,
you don't.
I guess I'm not looking for anybody that I recognize as familiar.
That would
I'm
recognize
looking
you.
to see if anybody recognizes me.
Recognizes you. As of now, no. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna find after kind of making like a stroll around.
Mhm.
Which one of the tents do you think would be able to I would be able to kind of look into and rummage around? That would be like the safest spot.
So,
if that makes
based
sense.
on where I told you those characters are,
I would assume it'd be like this one.
I
this
will.
one.
That is up for you to decide.
Oh, okay. I'll just do because this is our wagon,
That's
right?
your wagon.
So do
This
we
is
have
yours.
our people here?
Your people are right there.
Oh, so definitely I'm assuming that one would probably.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going. Actually, when I walk by this one, I'm gonna try to just. I'm gonna take a quick peek inside.
All right.
Try to do like a sleight of hand, kind of like stealthy little peek.
Just
in.
do a stealth check.
Okay.
Currently, at this moment, the people at that wagon are fairly occupied with getting things unhooked and trying to get set up for camp.
Okay. Nice. You said stealth?
Mhm.
25.
25. You peer in and see just a very wide array of things. You don't necessarily see a specific thing. There's a few bags and stuff, a bed. You do this quietly. Are you slipping in, or are you just?
Yeah, with my stealth, I kind of get. Do I get the feeling that I'm that no one sees me? Can I try to pursue?
You kind of
that?
peek around, and yes, you don't appear that anybody sees you.
Okay, then I'm gonna go in.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to, start kind of rummaging around.
Mhm. All right. So when you rummage around, I want you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh, it's a 1, but I do get to re-roll ones.
Okay.
Because I'm a halfling. So 13.
13. Interesting. You find a sack. You peer into a bag, and you find a sack of 100 silver pieces. Okay. As you pull one out of the bag, this is stamped with a symbol that you have seen before. It looks like a vampire holding a glass that is stamped on the coin.
I'm gonna kind of like coin, spit on the coin, put it back in the bag, and I'm putting it back down.
Put it back down. All right.
I want nothing to do with that.
And that is about all you find in this tent.
Okay, and then I will kind of like try to stealth back out.
Okay. Pop back out the other way.
Yep.
And I'm going to carry that over. That was fairly quick. Kind of looked at it, decided to throw it down, and you make your way out. And it appears nobody knows you were in there.
Okay, and then I will make back to the party then.
Okay. So you guys all join back in. Gorath is still there. Are you waiting? Are you...
I would say I was just going to be like, whether or not they were, whatever they were going to do, Drazul was on a mission.
And you were heading straight into the tent. All right. Dorian is going to follow you as well. He's going to kind of wait outside, and you enter the tent. So as you go in, I'm going to kind of take us to you. This is going to be hard. I'm going to test some lights here. This one is probably going to be better. Oh, this one. Alrighty. You enter the tent, and there is a magical flame that casts a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on a table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds.
At last you have arrived. I have been waiting so long.
And in this tent, sitting in this chair, is a hunched lady. And let me go. The next one. That is the image that you see when you enter the tent.
She looks like that.
Is she there? No, that's not her. Sorry. She's. If you want, this is. You can pass that around. This is what she looks like.
Is that one of the first minis?
That's one of the ones that we bought. Yeah. That's one of the ones we did. She was a war. Yeah, you did that one.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And she's sitting here, and there's all these chairs around, and she's looking at that orb.
I have been waiting so long. Is it just you?
No, there are others.
I thought maybe they were snatched up by some wolves.
Madam Eva, I presume.
That is I.
And she's just still looking at her orb.
Oh, it's chick. That's sweet.
Tell me, have you also been expecting me?
Oh, of course, Drazul. I have known you were coming. I see many things. Many. My orb.
Why? Why am I here now, speaking to you?
That is destiny. You were destined to come here.
By who? For what? To take away some curse?
Whatever destiny has in store for you. Will you pass the games? Or will you perish?
This is yet to be seen.
Oh, you may know for some time. I can see things, but not outcomes.
And she looks back in her ball.
Bring the others.
I want answers. Who are the Vistani? What is this place?
Oh, I can share that with you. But would you like for your party to be here as well?
I cannot if they're here or not.
Alrighty. Well, I will share with you then, my friend. Oh, the Vistani saved the prince long ago. He wanted more. And when we saved him, he rewarded us with power. A power.
What power?
He allowed allowed us to leave the mist.
Leave this place, the mist.
Yes,
What is this place?
it is called Barovia.
This is Barovia,
This is Barovia.
home of the Vistani.
The Vistani and many more. It is not our lands.
You are not allowed to leave.
No, we are. We can leave this place, but it's not our domain.
What gift did this prince give you? You said he allowed you to leave the mist.
Did you enter the gate?
Well, have you? You couldn't leave the mist before.
What?
You couldn't leave the mist before.
The mist has not always been here.
When did the mist get here? Where is it from? What is it?
I can't even begin to say how long it's been.
What is it you need from me?
From you.
We traveled all this way. There must be something.
You are here to play the game.
Drazul does not play games.
And I'm here to help you. Give you insights. To help you along your way.
I don't see how I fit into any games.
Would any of you begin making your way? Thing while we're talking.
Yes, I would.
So actually, my whole encounter with Mona Vildor was to be like, I would actually pull out my stopwatch, and then knowing that he went in, because I didn't really care what was going on with Wrath, and then as time went by, I sort of like nudged to Vildor. We shouldn't run away. Even when I know it is not best to keep Madam waiting.
Let me, Mr. and Mr. Shadowhorn, proceed to prevent as
So I'm gonna message Shadowhorn.
Shadowhorn, we are proceeding to this meeting with Madam Eva. Please wrap up your wonderful moves.
Oh, thank you.
And meet us in tent.
Thank you. It's a blast over here. I don't think these guys are that bad. I'm on my way over.
Gorath's kind of breathing a little heavy as he walks over. Break a little
I'm
sweat.
still kind of like dancing a little bit. But I'm like, when I walk over, I start to get relaxing a little bit. Knowing that it's a big deal.
When you all, and as you're kind of, these two are in deep discussion as you all enter. Drazul is standing. I'm going to say you didn't even take time to sit down. And what did you just ask? Sorry.
What was going along the lines of kind of like just starting to get a little frustrated, like,
I do not play games. Tell me what role I play in being here.
I know.
and kind of gets distracted as the other five walk in. And one by one,
Yes. You all have made it.
and looks around to all of you.
See, please, sit.
And we sit at a very similar table to where we are now. This red hue orb sitting in front of her. And you're sitting in this order. You're standing off to that side, Dorian, over here. He's kind of staring at you. Just kind of smile, very hunchback.
Vildor.
Greetings. You must be Madam Eva.
That is me. Yeah. Why, you have quite a history in what you've done.
Indeed. Well, yes, I have some history, yes, indeed.
Yeah, I know some. But it's great you are here.
It's a pleasure to be here, I guess.
It is very good. Very good. Oh, is it Gora?
Yes, it is.
How was your travel through the woods? Was it okay?
Took a while, but we're here.
How is your learning?
I've written a lot. Some people don't support it, but I have notes for a lifetime.
I hope hope you find your people you want to get back at.
She quickly goes to you.
Ynryll would not have sat either.
Would not have sat. All right, so you're standing.
You don't want to sit, Ynryll?
My back aches.
And she looks at you. She looks at her ball.
You look familiar.
How do you mean?
Can't pinpoint it. You, Eric. You came back.
Oh.
After all you went through. Did you? I'm so happy you have returned.
Here this. Can I pull my notebook? Start writing.
What did you say? Yeah, you can write. Yeah.
I'm not with your riddles.
Are you so angry at me?
I am not angry. I seek answers.
And now she begins to just fade off.
Dorian. You, my friend, are very interesting. And I cannot wait to see what your future holds for you. All of you. Every single one. So, what questions do you have?
Why bring us here? Why are we being watched?
Well, it's not up to me to decide who gets brought here. It's the one in the castle.
Is that the prince?
Was.
I was told there was a threat in this realm, and being the defender of the realm of which I originated, could this threat reach a different plane?
I do not necessarily know, so to speak, but I did meet somebody long ago. His name was... Sorry, I meet lots of people, and I see lots of things. It's sometimes hard for me to pinpoint what it is.
Take your time, Madam Eva.
I'm trying. I believe it was Alfred. Yes, Alfred. With others.
You describe Alfred to me, please.
He was at that time, very rough-looking person. He had a walking stick.
Maybe circular glasses.
I believe that may have been so.
Perhaps a split cape as well.
At times, he actually wore many capes. He enjoyed it.
Was he old like me?
I would say he was older, but it's been quite some time since I've seen him. He was kind of worried about things like you.
Alfred, I say.
Kind of sparks my memory. The other day, I was looking at my blue bag, and I saw something that he gave me long ago. And he said that eventually I would see things and know who to give it to. And for some reason, when you guys were first in contact with Stanimir, when you guys first met him, I looked at my orb and you guys became visible. I saw you and I knew you were coming. I've seen visions of you before. This orb. You guys were supposed to come here. And this journal.
And she pulls out this red binded journal. Old. It doesn't look like any pages are in it. It looks like the binding of a journal. So it closes together, and on the front it says, and I will hand this to you, or I'll give this to you in a second. It says, "The Chronicles of the Beyond, the Unveiling," by Alfred Vinrosk.
Chronicles of Beyond.
Chronicles of Beyond. And yeah, you don't need to write that. I'm going to give you some in a second.
Alfred, what was the last name?
Vinrosk. Vinrosk.
I wonder, you're saying similar things that he was saying? He was worried about some power. He stayed here maybe a day. We talked. He drank. He was on his way. But for some reason he stuck out to me, and he came back and gave me this. I don't know why.
He gave you the orb.
No, this book. This journal. He said I would know what to do with it when the time came.
May I see the book?
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll hand it to you, and I am going to give you this, which, when I give you that, I want you to take, do we have those pins? Do we have those pins at all? I think we had some somewhere.
I gave them to you, so you should have them somewhere.
Where are they at? You got them? I want you to go up and pin that to the top of the right side of the board.
So the Chronicles.
Oh yeah, you can pass that around if you want to. Just real quick, if you want to write and see what it says.
Have you heard the name?
I'll go history check.
History.
18.
18.
14.
Never heard of him.
I don't think would have heard of him.
Right, because I'm not a very literate person.
Nope. I don't think you would have ever heard of him.
I got a crit fail.
Crit fail?
14.
14.
What was this, a history?
Wait, no.
Let me see what. Oh yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, history check.
History check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I got a 10.
10
or 12.
10. Okay, 12. No, you wouldn't have either. Ynryll, you maybe in your time in Barovia have heard the name mentioned maybe once. Not much context to it, just that you've heard the name.
Okay. Did you say no for me?
No, yeah. The ones that were in here had a much higher chance of getting it. The ones outside of them very low.
So what was in the top right?
I want that, yeah, right around that area, yes. And as you look at it, it's literally just a tattered, old, red binding of a book.
It's not even the book, it's just the binding.
It's just the binding. There are no pages in it at all.
Interesting. Not much of a book.
No, that's well, you to figure out. It was some secrets. That's what he told me.
A clue.
So you're telling us you're giving it to us as a gift.
Yes, I see you.
And kind of looks at Dorian for a second, and then just kind of pops around to all of you.
Yes, you guys. You have it. You have it.
What's in her orb?
Yes.
Does anyone else recognize the name of the book?
I have. I've heard of the name once, but other than hearing the name, I don't know much of it or him.
I have no memory of this name.
It eludes me as well.
Well, do you want to see how it works?
Yes.
Yes.
Show us your tricks.
And she kind of pulls out from the ground. She goes on like beneath her in her chair. A couple things kind of fall off as she reaches down as this place is a little bit of a mess. And she pulls up a page.
I have one for you. A page. Ted's journal. These must be pieced together to figure out his story.
Can I see it?
And unveil the secrets. But it is not for just a normal person to discover. But you are. So, hold on to the book.
I will take it.
Do you want to do it? Just hold the page near the book.
Together, hand it to you.
Here.
And I'll read it to you guys out loud. And as you reach your hand over, the book begins to levitate. And the page begins to levitate. And a glowing, very faint blue light surrounds the paper and surrounds the book. And the page pulls towards the journal. The journal opens, and even though there are ripped pages in the binding, okay, like you can see where the page is ripped out, looks like it kind of flutters and flips and stops. And when it stops, the page slowly drifts into place, and a magic seal seals it shut. And the page is now one with the book. And it shuts and floats down into your hand. All right. So I will give this to you if you would like to read it. It's long, so I don't know if you want to do it with your voice, but you can read it out loud for the party.
I'm going to not do it in my voice. I'll read it. Entry 15, The Echoes and the Peaks. Our journey carried us to the upper reaches of a mountain. The wind itself seemed to whisper the memories of ages long past. Amid the jagged peaks, veiled by frost and silence, we found the ruins of a structure unlike any I had seen. Stone arches half buried in snow, fragments of crystalline glass, and a giant oak table that appears untouched. Armand claimed the markings on the table were impossibly old, maybe even predating the mists. The air thrummed with latent power, not evil, but protective. In the center lay a shattered blue orb, no larger than a heartstone, still faintly pulsing with arcane light. A single book lay on the floor of these ruins. It gave insight into what the pendant and key can do. I will discuss more in my following entry as it is getting late. On another note, we left the rest of the ruins untouched, for some powers are not meant to be stirred by mortal hands. Nell knew what this place was called. She said it was somewhere in the mountain ranges of Mount, and that's where it cuts off.
So I would want you to pin that kind of in the middle there somewhere.
Underneath this?
Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
See, that's how it works.
Is that the orb you mentioned?
No, not this one. I don't know what this one is. It is blue, mine is blue. I don't know what the others say. I don't know how many there are.
Hey, inside her, she said it's not the orb.
This entry has mentioned was it a Nell?
No.
Any history on this Nell individual, Madam Eva?
I do not think I know. No.
Perhaps we need to speak to Miss Nell.
You could try to seek her out.
Indeed.
Maybe she will have the answers that you are looking for. Oh, find more pages to discover the secrets.
Indeed.
Anyways, I also need to read some cards for you. Would you like to see your fortunes?
Oh, I suppose we're here now.
I have many tricks. I know it seems probably a lot, but I have been waiting for this day for some time. I read these cards quite often.
Say, Madam Eva, do you also have a property out in the woods? Say, a small cabin, spider web on the porch.
No, I don't.
You remind me of someone. But carry on.
Does she hunchback like me?
No, it's more the personality.
Personality?
Indeed. Anyways,
Maybe I'm sure that all of us run a little crazy in this place.
proceed with this card reading.
Oh yeah. Well, this is when to get your journey away. So let me begin. These cards I will read will disclose information about the whereabouts of allies, foes, things to help you along your way, as well as gather information about those you may face in your future. The first.
And she flips a card of a beast. Right? And that sits, sorry, this is going to be kind of hard because you guys are all sitting at different angles. So I'm just going to do it from my point of view. All right, it's going to be, or would you get, I'll do it from your guys' my point of view.
And
So it's going to be right there.
if you guys look at the mini too, this is a good way to see it too. If you look on the table, there are slots that I painted that you can see. So just imagine that that's on the table, and that's where she's placing the cards.
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like the.
Oh, I see.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like tarot cards.
Yep. Yeah, it's like short deck. And she reads,
This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy.
and then, yes, then she flips the card.
The treasure lies in a dragon's house. In hands once clean and now corrupt.
So if you were guys were to put this on a diagram, if you were to draw it out, this card, if you have a card here, 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 and here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to look at my little cheat sheet. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is beast. Yes, beast right here.
I can draw it too. Okay, so one beast.
Yep.
Are you ready for the second one? All you need is clarification. Wording. To write in your journals.
That was all the same one. The dragon's house.
Dragon. Yeah, this treasure lies in a dragon's house, and hands once clean and now corrupt.
Cleaned.
What'd you say?
Hands once cleaned.
And now corrupted.
This is kind of the picture that you're going to. Hang on, actually, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then the second one.
This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope.
And she flips the transmuter. So right, the transmuter.
Did you say that? This card tells a
This card tells of
This card tells for a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope.
that's the transmuter card.
Go to a place of dizzying heights where the stone itself is alive. Card 3. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight,
She flips
The healer.
That's the third one.
Yep, third one.
Look to the west. Find a pool, blessed by the light of the white sun. Look to the west. Find a pool, blessed by the light of a white sun.
Like bad.
Keep grinding.
Card 4. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against the darkness.
She flips the paladin card.
I see a fallen general, once a fierce defender against the darkness, now trapped in an endless struggle. He longs to do good and defeat the one he swore to destroy. Yet he finds himself without the will to act.
Can you say that after her defender against darkness?
Now trapped in an endless struggle, he longs to do good and defeat the one he swore to destroy, yet find himself without the will to act. Your enemy,
Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ. All right, sorry. You good?
Yeah.
card 5. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him.
And she flips the illusionist card.
Beyond mortality, this card will lead
This card will lead you to him. And then it is the illusionist card.
So this is kind of like the way that the cards are set up.
Yep.
Okay. So
Oh, yep, good. Let me read
I'll
this.
do that part then.
Okay.
I see an illusion of darkness seated upon a throne of its own making. That is your card reading. I know no more of the exact location, can give you no more information, because if I do, I will be no more. This is for you to figure out, and hints to guide you along your journey in Barovia. Will you fail, or will you succeed? Oh, only time will tell. Many have came, none have left. The games begin.
Can I see the card order again?
Yep.
So one beast is up to the left.
Yep.
What's the top middle one?
Top middle is transmuter.
So it's 2.
And then, yep. And then third one, which is all the way off to the right, is going to be the healer.
Okay.
Bottom middle is paladin. And middle is illusionist.
Bottom middle is paladin.
Bottom middle is paladin.
Okay.
And
Do you need
then
those cards anymore?
the
Do you need those
top
cards?
or the
I might
one in the
actually
center
do
of all of them
I
is the
mean, we
illusion.
can just put tape
there's
them
no
all in there.
problem. Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, put them up in the order that we did it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I can even do that too. Like
Yeah,
when you guys
sure.
are done looking at them.
So, what else do you wonder about this land? Anything you wish to experience for yourself? I can say some, but I'm also bound in some ways. I give you a little edge, but I cannot give you all the answers.
Well, what do we get from solving these riddles and getting to each of these?
Power, friends, allies,
Oh,
to help you against the darkness. If you do not find at least some of these, your path will be very, very challenging. But it is not the end goal, but it will aid you in your journey.
You speak of the dragon's home under the guard of the beast.
Yes,
Where is this home? What is its name?
Razul. If I told you that, I would be dead. I'll be telling you exactly what it was. I cannot do that. My head would be on a pike within hours.
who would put you on this pike?
The one I have spoken of, the darkness.
If you cannot tell us anymore, where should we go next to search?
I think your journey will take you where the wind blows and lives are beyond ideal. The village of Barovia may have some answers you seek. Some people that may be aligned with your agenda. Now, your agenda could be many things. Are you here for yourself? Are you here for each other? Are you here to stop the darkness? You will discover that as you go. Each one of you.
One other thing before we part ways, Barovian. You said travelers have made their way. They haven't succeeded in the past. If you could give us some insight into areas of possible trouble or imminent danger that we could avoid, where would you identify areas of such imminent danger?
Well, woods are very dangerous.
The woods.
You will not go unnoticed in the woods. But you will not go unnoticed anywhere. Castle Ravenloft is a place to avoid. The
Castle Ravenloft.
Castle Ravenloft, yes. You may have seen it on your way in. It's a very, very large castle. Oh, another one. I'm sorry. There's a temple. Quite dangerous.
What part of this area is the temple? North,
It's
south?
for you to decide. You will hear it and know. And think back, oh, thank you, Madam Eva, for the insight. That is about all I can say. There is danger everywhere. You will find darkness everywhere. Will you choose to succumb to it or destroy it?
It is a very challenging feat.
Thank you for the insight, Madam Eva. I don't think I have any further questions at this point. If my friends do the same, I think it's best we get on our way.
That is good. You can. It is quite late. If you would like to stay, you may.
You've got a long day travel. It's been a long time. She's offering you a place to stay if you wish. There's the fire, tents, the people you stayed with.
And also, if you were to, I don't know, there's many traps. It could be anywhere. Whenever you're not looking, it could be a trap. It may take your arm, it may take your leg, it may take your head, it may take your foot, it may take your finger. I am someone who can aid you in those matters. I have some regenerative magic. If you need me, you know where to find me. Unless I am killed. I haven't been killed yet. No. You're not going to be hard, but good. You're supposed to laugh.
You're funny. Do you have anything to help us travel? Or is this just us by foot? Or hooves?
I think it should be by foot. Unless Stanimir wishes to take you. You like it.
He's unique. He got us here.
Alright, well, you better be on your way. Your journey awaits.
What is the cost? We need you for healing.
I need ingredients. I need an update on how things are going. What you have. Now I can watch over you somewhat in my orb if my wishes to show me it to me. And some coin for the magics that I will endure.
Oh. I assume we won't be finding much gold around here.
No, that's not. There's gold.
Like buried treasure, or what would it be
That
like?
could be some buried treasure.
Special fairy giving us gold.
I don't know if I've ever heard of a fairy getting you gold, but in these towns, there's
Gold
still
fairy.
there's still a coin here in Barovia. It's not always been like this. It's just for a long time.
Okay.
Alrighty, good day. I am so happy to be here. I really am. It's a pleasure meeting all of you.
It's a pleasure meeting you as well.
Yes, Madam Eva. Pleasure is mine.
And she goes back to kind of going to her orb, and she's just looking through it, smiling, laughing, being yourself. And you guys get up and walk out to the fire. The party has kind of stopped. It's not going as much. There's still a few people in and out doing things. But that's about it. A lot of them have been sleeping. Broken glasses on the ground, spilled beer, spilled wine. The party has come to an end. And a few Vistani sit around the fire.
Is there just one main source of, like, one big fire? Or is there any small areas?
One main fire. There is one smaller fire on the northern side there.
Is
You know,
there
you can't.
Is there a bit over there?
There is nobody there.
I say we head to the small fire and discuss.
I would agree.
They're all walking. I'm gonna look to see if there's any drinks. Now.
Yeah, you find some ale.
Yeah.
You find some ale, opened up, sitting on a barrel.
I'm gonna grab it, drop the silver, Head over to the fire.
Alrighty. You guys all sit down, huddle. The warmth of the fire warms your skin, and the cold night prevails as you hear howling of wolves in the distance. You all sit around the fire.
What do you all make of this?
I'm not supposed to be here. I am the defender of not this plane. I have made a mistake coming here. One that I fear will cost the lives of many in the other plane. But I see no way out other than working with you.
I would agree. I too think this is either a distraction to keep me away from my other quests, or perhaps somehow intertwined. It's too early to tell. But I see no way out.
No. Not unless you want to gain, well, not to gain favor, but if you want to be in debt to favors.
This is where I need help understanding what you mean. What debt will we owe?
The Vistani like to give people debts in which they owe them. And in fact, that's why I'm here.
You too, Mr. Dimplewick. You've been here before, have you not?
You've lived here for a while, in a long time.
And you were able to leave.
Yes, I was able to swindle my way into a wagon of Vistani. Did not know it was traveling, but I escaped. But calling has brought me back. This place is otherworldly. I don't know what it is. It's not something that you can put words to. The only way you truly understand is if you live through it, like I have. I know you have many questions over here, but it's better that you experience it than what is said, because then you truly know what is going on.
I have read about many planes we've walked our own for many years, and yet I have no memory of this.
Well, let's say you start to look to memory and what is reality and lose track of what's going on. This place is harsh to everyone. It wears you down on a single day and night until you break.
Mark, you've been here. Are there any allies for Ynryll? Is there anybody that can help us on our mission? It's just a fight. It's 6 of us.
I've been at this job on my own for a long time. To know that you have been here before and never heard of him tells a lot about where we're at. He does speak true. Any warnings or hitings we could give you, the dangers are only truly felt once you know and experience. Words don't do justice on the darkness that Madame Eva speaks of. But until meeting her, this darkness has always been a myth. At least to me. I've not known of any prince as being a truth in my time here. I've never seen a prince. That's what every Vistani says.
I will tell you this. As much as you don't like me, hate me, you can. Despise everything I do. But we do stand together on one thing. It's defeating this darkness. We will not tolerate it. And understandably, we trust no one. I have trusted no one for a long time. But knowing that you three are outsiders, I do know one thing. You've not been corrupted. I cannot say so much about her right here, but if you are true to her words as she seems, I believe that can be built. But I will say to myself, over anyone else here, it has nothing to do with friends, anything. It's the fact that I will do anything in my power to destroy this darkness.
Madame said to avoid Castle Ravenloft. We think that's where the darkness is strong.
Indeed.
Yes.
Sounds to me we're best to avoid those scary areas. We just start heading anywhere in the morning. Whatever direction we head, look after each other, and try to take these things one step at a time, these cards. Whatever we come upon, figure it out, move on.
Yes, and I apologize for telling you both to shut the fuck up before, but you are quick to make enemies here. And if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, you will regret it.
They were, at least I would say, something wrong as well, to judge you so quickly. It was a hostile time, but now we know all we have here is each other.
Well, I guess that settles it then.
Go find some sleep.
The only thing that I worry is where to start. The only direction that we actually have been given is to the west.
Yes, the west.
You did mention the village of
Barovia.
Yes, but
I thought
this
that
is
was
Barovia.
Do you think?
We're in Barovia, not the village, but we're in Barovia.
Do you think she expects us to cross these cards off in chronological order?
No, I think she just wants them done.
Interesting.
To tell you the truth, I think you just should travel, move, and hope to come upon one of these landmarks. Looks like there's a dizzying heights, maybe a mountaintop, a pool, maybe a large lake. There's different landmarks that we can slowly make our way to. Is there a map around here?
Maybe we can speak to Stanimir.
That would be good. Look around. Does he look like he's at the other fire? I don't know how far away they are.
You do not see him cry.
I think your best idea is get sleep tonight. And stand there. Find a map if possible. Now we just begin to travel.
I want to.
Stanimir, you're lurking.
Lost in an unfamiliar land with no direction. This is a new one.
What is he doing? He's digging in the trash.
I think it's best we all get some rest.
Great.
I believe we have a long journey ahead of us.
You do notice there are some cots sitting there. Wish to go to the wagons, you can do that, but there are cots sitting there by the fire.
Okay, comfy.
The cops seem unclaimed.
Seem like it, yeah.
Oh,
Nobody's out
comfy?
there. Nobody's out there.
You think we should?
More of just something to keep warm, you know.
Oh, probably don't need a watch here. Shall we start with that?
I do think it's unnecessary for now.
Go to bed.
I'm gonna
We're
lay down.
sleepy.
I'm gonna recite some of the music I heard earlier.
Right.
Like when I was dancing with violin, I want to try to like write.
Oh jeez.
While they're
I can get you that.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
like,
know. I don't
I'll get it to
but I'm
you.
just gonna put down.
So you have
Music
music
from-
site music. I'll send that to you. I'm gonna try. I wonder if it's the changing lights that make that struggle. Because I was looking over
struggling.
I looked over there, it was frozen, so I'm trying to go orange, and then I'm gonna watch it back to see if it's better. But I wonder if it's the changing of the lights, if it's focusing too much. You know what I mean? So maybe I just won't do that. We'll see.
That probably is right.
Real quick before I hit
Yeah.
the hay, I want to look at Alfred's, what I think to be Alfred's
Mhm.
doll, and just see if it's changed at all since I first got it.
It has not changed clothing. The arms may have moved a little. Right. These dolls are odd. They seem to just change as they wish. And obviously, like you discovered, change with what you're wearing.
Do we have that book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in your possession.
Okay.
So if you have it,
Yeah.
that's fine. We can pass it around here when we're finished. But let's do a little bit more.
I was gonna say, like, while they're all kind of settling in and doing their things, Drezul's gonna go to his cot, kind of sit on the end of it, and he's gonna examine the doll, the book, and certain items that he has in his possession, and kind of focus in on a little bit of that and see if he can draw any connections or sense any sort of anything that's, you see if there's any sort of similarities. Like he's kind of trying to, I don't know, calibrate his history with things that he knows with what he's witnessed so far, trying to give himself some insight on what's at play here.
Okay. The thing is this magic is not different, right? Magic is magic, but
Right.
this magic is it's just dark.
Unfamiliar.
And it's unfamiliar, and you don't know what you're necessarily dealing with. And I know it's a lot of confusion as you're one who has been very with it throughout your life. And to feel like you don't know what's going on is uncomfortable. You don't feel a tie, the items don't feel the tie together, right? You don't feel any sort of connection between them. But you feel they all have a purpose. And you were given these things for a reason. But you don't know why.
Just gonna kind of study for a little bit and probably hit the hay then.
All right. Is everybody now resting?
Yeah, I put up my 10 like normal.
You just want to go on your time.
But then I will take my censer and burn some incense in it.
Mhm.
And I'll sort of like take the smoke and like wrap the smoke around my tent and like kind of do a pass around it. And then head in.
Okay.
And immediately go into a trance.
All right. So you all begin to sleep. armor on and everything. All right. You all begin to go to sleep, and some of you may be racing. Minds are racing. Takes a little bit longer to fall asleep, but eventually, in the howling night, and the cold breeze, but also the faint warmth of the fire, you fall asleep. Many of you, some may dream. You can think in your own head, are you dreaming? Are you just in a deep slumber, feeling nothing? Are you thinking about what you've been told? Do you have nightmares? It might look different for all of you. Are you left questioning? And I want you all to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Even me in my trance. Because I am technically aware, but I'm not.
Just do it with disadvantage. Or you're aware, then do it with normal.
Okay, then.
Or sorry, I said perception. It's not a sight.
Well, perception is still hearing.
Yeah.
Mine was then a 16.
16? 6.
Can I use lucky for this?
Yeah, you can.
I'll use lucky on this fuck.
8.
4. 6. Alright. You two.
Me?
Yeah, you two.
Oh.
An 8 guy. It was low, but you guys all stunk
I
at
said
it.
8.
I assumed everybody would get it, but disadvantage is tough. You two awaken in the night to a faint and distant horse cloud. You hear horses in the distance that are getting louder and louder as they approach.
Yeah, I would definitely be ahead of the 10.
Mm-hmm. And when you peek your head out, coming up that path or down that path that you guys came down, are you getting up to?
Yeah, I'm going to get up too.
You both see 2 horses, dark black, fire in their eyes, a fire mane, and a fire tail. And at the base of their feet, like those, what do you call those horses? But they have like the hair at their bottom of their hooves. Clydesdales. Think of a Clydesdale. Anywhere where there would be hair, that is now fire. These horses make their way down, and these Clydesdales with eyes burning red and orange at the reins sit in animated armor. It's hollow glaze, faintly green. So you see 2 green eyes in this armor as it guides these horses through the mist. And they approach down, 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 and they, if you were to see where you guys just were at, they pull up fairly close to you, maybe 20 feet outside the camp. And that armor and the green eyes look directly at both of you.
Do we see each other that we're like both?
Yeah. Is your camp like right? I'm assuming you put your tent pretty close there.
Yeah. I mean, I would have just put it as close as I could.
So you see her head pop out, and you guys lock eyes, and then look back.
I'm gonna walk over. Whoever's closest to me, we'll say Goroth is closest to me. I'm gonna like kick him.
Yeah.
And be like,
Okay, I'm gonna look over. I'll nudge closest guy to me. I'm gonna really start shaking.
And you, Vildor, as he's snoring, slowly gets up.
And then where is?
And Dorian's sleeping, and he gets up as well.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're above him.
Yeah,
He's kind of
can wake him up. Yeah.
And Drazul, you get up, and you guys get a stir awake.
What's the matter with this?
I point.
And as you look, you see this armor staring at you. As you each look, its head shifts to each one of you and goes back. And it continues to do this.
I'm gonna try to speak to it. Because I speak, whatever that language is. Abyssal? Primordial? Oh, I got a primordial. Maybe that's the right one. Hello. Oh, are you here for us? see what they take it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is dead silent on the sniffing of horses, the puffing of horses, and then moving their feet.
In body languages, it looks like they're pissed off.
They're just moving.
They're just nervous.
I'm gonna point at one of them. How far away would you say they are?
They're about 30 feet.
Perfect. Point at one of them. Good evening, traveler. What do you seek?
To the armor.
Into the armor.
Okay.
An arc.
And all you hear back is. And the fog is kind of bellowing around this.
I better,
And
so,
you grab your sharp.
yeah. I'll get it out.
And you notice that the door opens ever so slightly, and the mist rolls out the door.
Which door?
Door of what? The door of the, oh, sorry, I didn't describe that too. Sorry. There is a carriage attached to the back.
Oh,
sorry. There's a
I thought it was
dark.
just two horsemen.
Nope,
Yeah, I
sorry.
thought it
There's
was
a.
too.
I completely missed that. There's a dark black carriage that these horses are pulling, and the armor sits atop it. So it like sits on the carriage. It's a very black gothic carriage. Sorry, the key detail I missed.
It will appear as though we are the company of a noble of sorts.
Have I ever seen this? Ever? I assume not, but yeah, Ynryll would definitely have actually stepped out from the tent fully now, and just kind of if I could, sort of stand in the middle of everybody, just kind of protective, and sort of just almost try to dart around to them, and you guys would notice that she's trying to, without words, get you to come in as a group, not be too far away.
Yeah, I'll take a step. I don't know how far we are, but I'll step in.
In your group?
Unified? Yep.
Okay. And out of the door, you hear.
Oh.
Who do we speak?
I will. You say come closer. I will slowly start kind of walking towards.
How close do you want? How close do you want to get?
Yeah, like 10 feet away.
So when you get to 10 feet away, the door opens up fully. It kind of gets stuck and kind of shudders back and forth. As you peer inside, a faint candlelight is in there, but nobody is home. The carriage is completely empty, but you still hear a voice from inside the carriage.
Ynryll. Dorian. America. Razor. Cora. Infildor. And Madam Eva warned us of many traps. I don't like this. What What say you, Vildor?
I get an ill feeling about this as well, Mr. Stormfang. I can't look back to our camp though. But I fear our time in this camp is up.
I'm gonna look at the camp. Does anybody else seem to be bothered by the carriage that's here? Or anybody else up?
The camp is dead silent.
I'll walk closer. I'm gonna take a couple steps forward. I want to actually angle more towards the horse. Like, I want to be still kind of heading towards the carriage, but like kind of, I want to see if the horse is reacting any type of way.
Yeah, I'll kind of.
They seem ready to go. You know, they just.
I'm gonna like hastily move up and kind of like try to investigate the carriage a little bit, like the inside of it.
You can look
and I'll ask like,
Who summons us? Who requests our audience now?
And just fog and mist continues to empty out of this door.
We'll let a couple of seconds go by, and I'm gonna say, I got Allah, please look after me, protect me as I step forward. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get in the carriage.
You get in the carriage, all right. And you guys all see Dora take the first step into the carriage and sit. And when you sit, it is quite comfortable. And instantly a thought goes into your head. And you're thinking about a drink. What drink do you think of?
I'm thinking of some type of. I need some options here. Like
Anything, literally anything. Mountain Dew, yeah.
I'm thinking of a pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade. All right. You think of pink lemonade. You start to crave it. And you want to turn around. And you turn around. You look behind your seat. And there sits a pink lemonade and a chalice.
Do I still see people through the carriage?
Nope. Yeah. You see them all gathered outside. You see their breaths, a little bit of faint light. You see Gorath grab this drink.
I'm gonna just hold that. Okay.
I believe this is the start of our journey, friends. And Vilmor's gonna hobble to the carriage.
And I'm gonna let you choose. What would you like to drink? You had the same situation, same thing.
Warm goat's milk.
And the same thing happens. You turn around, and in a tankard, there's a warm goat's milk steaming.
In a goat's horn?
In a goat's horn. Whatever you think. What would you four like to do?
I'll hop in the carriage.
Hop in. All right. Alaric hops in. What would you like to drink?
My mother's homemade moonberry cider.
And you turn around, and in this little cup that you remember as a child sits atop, and you grab it and you taste it, and it tastes like your mother's whatever you just had.
Moonberry
Moonberry
cider.
Blueberry cider. Cider boy.
Yep, cider boy. Dorian. Oh, I guess I'll go in. And he gets in, and he turns around, and he brings out a beer. A big beer. He drinks it. And there's two people standing
Barovia
outside
light.
of the carriage. What would you choose to do?
I don't want I'll give Ynryll a look and kind of be like,
This is at the start of our quest, like Vildor said. Or perhaps our first test. Potentially our demise. What could go wrong?
I agree.
and I'll step in.
What would you like to drink?
I feel like if he gets a sudden urge like that, Drezu would fight it.
Okay, you fight it. I want you to make a Constitution DC. Or a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Ooh, 21.
And you fight the urge to want to drink. And shake it off. Take a swallow and just sit back.
And I wait for him to enter, and I see his sort of fight, and I kind of take a look at him. You are correct, but I guess this is where everything starts, whether it be our death or victory. We have to find the answer somehow, and so she'll step in. She's going to try to fight it.
Okay, take the last seat.
16.
That passes. And you fight the urge to want to drink. And as you sit down, the carriage door...
It's formaldehyde.
The carriage door slowly creaks shut. And a latch magically flips. And the door locks. That green armor turns. And you travel. The windows are very dark. You cannot see outside the walls. There is a mist, a fog within this carriage with you. All you have is each other in this moment. Your drinks of comfort that you chose, and each other. There is nothing you can see. And you travel for roughly 45 minutes. You start to get impatient as you've traveled so much in the last day and a half. And abruptly, the hooves change from hitting dirt, to cobblestone. And you feel yourself start to get higher in the air. You approach and the speeding continues, it continues, it continues. And you hear them begin to suddenly stop. And those green eyes of the armor peer down, and you can see them just faintly through the front window of the carriage. And it leans back, and the door swings open. And right now there's just a big haze of fog that leaves this carriage with you. You cannot see anything. And it doesn't seem to go away.
Ynryll will hop out and put her hand on her claymore.
Okay. And you hop out.
And I try to get through the fog a little bit to see if I can get out of it or not.
Right now you feel like you can't. You're just kind of in this fog. You kind of run around, you move around, you look up. It's just this dense fog in your face. And in the carriage you hear,
"It is time to leave. Leave my carriage."
You leave my carriage. As Ynryll's already outside.
Sounds good to me. I'll get out.
We'll all get out.
Okay, everybody gets out. And Vildor is the last, or Gorath, you were kind of sitting in the back. You were the last person to get out of the carriage. And as soon as your foot touches earth or soil, the mist dissipates. And you stand at the base of a gigantic mansion. Standing above you, you see bats flying overhead. The moonlight reflects off the roof as it kind of, the peak intercepts the middle of the moon. And you look down, and you see two beings standing at the front door of this manor. And one of them sees you and kind of begins to slowly walk over, a little bit of a limp.
Follow
He's wearing like waitress gear, very nicely dressed. He stumbles. He's got a rag on his arm, but he stumbles in. And the other one opens the door. And he turns and looks at you both, or at all of you.
What is this place?
Come now.
Okay.
Walk over.
Yeah, walk in.
Okay. Everybody walks in, and you open up into this nice manor. This first room is very elegant. A chandelier on the ceiling, pictures on the walls, ornate carpet, lights that light up the room just perfectly. And you are led around through an archway. Pull that up. Yep. You were led through an archway. Kind of through this way, led through an archway down this hallway to where two doors sit. And
Well, we ready to see your host?
Yes.
Thank you.
Returns. Be on your best behavior. And I recommend not talking unless he allows you to.
And he kind of opens the doors back towards him. And as they swing open, this beautiful dining hall sits before you. The playing of an organ is faint. And as you walk in, the second these doors open, sitting at the helm of the table is a very pale figure with a beautiful meal in front of you. And he says, "Welcome, all of you, to my manor. My name is Strahd von Sarovich. I am pleased to have you in here for supper. I have been waiting long for this moment. So please, be seated."
What was his last name?
Von Sarovich.
Sorry, Von Zarovich.
Von Sarovich. We have much to talk about and much for you to learn. And it'll kind of motion you all in. And as you go in, each take your seats around the table. And these chairs are currently pushed out. And as you sit down, 8 more servants walk into the room. They go behind you. Very pale. They push your chairs in. Now, where do we begin? And that is going to be where we end tonight's session. Spicy.
Level up.
Next session. Okay. Next session we can level up.
I was about to take on the animated armors.